we're having right now, man. It's just great to be back and being back close to home where we can get our fans in and have a good night of football.
Well, last week in Oak Mountain, rain-soaked night, kind of a chilly, breezy night for late September, for early September. Um, you wouldn't think the Lion Nation would be willing to travel all the way up 65 in the rain to watch this football game, but I'm telling you, the fans were packing it in.
Yeah, I think our crowd really matched the home team last Friday night. So I'm expecting us to come out and definitely outnumber Tuscaloosa County today. And it's homecoming, so it's a lot going on. There's been a lot going on all week. Our guys have handled it extremely well. So tonight makes for a great night for football.
Last week against Oak Mountain, just a fantastic night of offense and defense. You saw an elite level quarterback in William Odell for Oak Mountain, and he led that offense as well as he could, but couldn't come out on the edge of our Prattville Lions in a 35-28 win that we pulled out of there. But some of our Lions are now starting to see the bumps and bruises of what it takes when you step into this Region 3 and go head to head with some of these primetime athletes.
Yeah, well, the quarterback last week was extremely well. He was an extremely good player. We worried about him all week. And this week poses another list of challenges that we have to make sure we're prepared to play against. We got to have a great night defensively. I'm going to lean on them a little bit a little bit tonight, to be able to control that offense, because that offense, I think their style is going to play keep away to try to keep the ball out of our offense's hands. So we got to definitely get them off the field on third down. We've struggled a little bit on third down. Got to get better there. And offensively, we got to continue to control the ball. Don't put the ball on the ground. Don't give up takeaways and things like that, and continue just to play proper line football.
Coach, we saw the record that Tuscaloosa County comes in here 0-3. But like you said in the review show last Sunday, that record is deceiving. You can't let it fool you. There's no pushovers in Region 3.
No, there are no pushovers. Every team can beat you at any night. And so, you got to be prepared to play. Like I mentioned, they played against an in-town rival with Central Tuscaloosa. They played against Viger, which is extremely athletic team.
Always
and
is.
then Thompson was the third game. So all those games, you got to toss that record out of the window, and you got to look at the film, and you got to look at the type of athletes they put on the field. And they put good athletes on the field. Their O-line is just as good as any O-line that we played against, and they got skilled guys all over the place. So I think our coaches have done a great job this week of really dissecting the opponent and knowing their tendencies and things like that. So I'm expecting a huge night.
We mentioned been mentioning it over the last few weeks how this team plays for each other, and a lot of teams would say, yeah, we play for each other, but this team uncharacteristically plays for the person to their left, the person to their right. They've been together since they were kids. Talk about how that chemistry has helped this team get to a 3-0 start.
Like you mentioned, a lot of people can say that they do it. They can talk family, but it's different when it's really like that way. Like these kids, I'm around them every day. And, man, when I say they really care about each other, they really want their teammates to play extremely well. They want to play well, but they want their teammates to do well also. So they care about each other. This staff is the same way. It's no different. A lot of new faces in from that were not here last year, but, man, we've come together as a family. And these coaches care about the kids care about the coaches. The kids
Randy.
care about each other. So they don't mind playing for each other.
You look at the schedule, Region 3, and people say, "Oh man, Prattville's moving from Region 2 to Region 3. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be weird." But these teams have been playing against the same teams. Our guys, since they were 7th grade, been playing against the same Centrals, Enterprise, Auburn, Dothan, Washington Sweet every year, and now they're in a whole different group with a whole different schedule. And that's got to be kind of exciting to see some new competition out there.
It is, because it was getting. I guess it was getting kind of predictable playing with who you were playing against, and depending on the experiences your guys had playing against those guys, it could kind of play with you mentally a little bit. But coming into this region, a lot of our guys didn't know a lot about these teams we're playing, so they actually see the film for what it is, and they learn to practice and play, to be successful and win the next game. So I think it's been a breath of fresh air to be able to play something different. Now, it's definitely not an easy road.
No.
Definitely not that. It's a tough road. We got a lot of tough teams in the region. Our schedule left is going to be a war from here throughout the rest of the schedule. So we got to worry about where we're at right now. We got to be 1-0 this week is the goal.
Absolutely 1-0, Coach. We got one more segment with you if you can hold on. We're going to take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll have another segment with Coach Wallace on the Pepsi Countdown to Kickoff. You're listening to Prattville Lions Football.
For well over 50 years, the river region has depended on Arrow Pest Control, which has grown to be one of the largest and most respected pest control science leaders in the area. Pest control is a science that eliminates pests that invade and potentially damage your property. They use only the top-rated pest control products, including the Centricon termite colony elimination system. Arrow Pest Control was built on customer service and satisfaction, and that's still #1 today. Call us 334-365-4610 and find out about mosquito control. Arrow, your best shot for pest control.
Hi guys, Blaine Cockrell here, managing partner, Prattville, Alabama's Texas Roadhouse, proud sponsor of Prattville Athletics. Want to bring y'all in here and show y'all some legendary food and legendary service.
Hey, this is Chris Shea with the Hugh Magoo's here in Prattville, Alabama. We're excited to be a corporate sponsor with Prattville High School Athletic Team. Hope you guys have a fantastic year, and we're excited to see you come out in the restaurant and come see what we're all about.
Our head coach, J.D. Wallace. We got one more segment with the head ball coach before we go down to the field. And Wetumpka to do battle with the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. Warriors are coming later. But the Wildcats on tap tonight, Coach. And tell us what we know about the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats.
Well, I do know they are a very physical football team. I know that they hang their hat on running the ball. So our defense, we got to be able to stop the run. If you can't stop the run, it's going to be a long night. And I know they have athletes all over the field. Their defense, they're multiple. They do a lot of different things in the secondary, but they got good athletes in the secondary. They got good linebackers. I mean, this is a good football team that we're playing against tonight. So offensively, defensively, we definitely got to be at our best. And we got to win the special teams battle. That's something that we harped on all week because of special teams last week. It could have cost us because of some things on our kickoff return team, but we're putting that together, and that's going to be a better showing tonight.
And that's something you guys work on relentlessly and take a lot of pride in is special teams. But a lot of fans don't understand how difficult it is when they squib that little composite leather ball out there to you, and you gotta make a play on it, and it's like trying to catch a greased watermelon.
Yeah, especially in wet conditions. That ball is a mixture between leather and rubber.
And somehow it's legal.
Yeah. We're gonna start kicking with it too. So, but yeah, it's a legal ball. So and they may be kicking with one as well. Not sure yet. We'll find out. Once we get to the field. But yeah, we just gotta field it. If we're on kickoff return or punt return, you just gotta be able to field that ball and be ready to do something with it. And everybody has a man. Everybody has a responsibility. You gotta get the responsibilities and do what you gotta do.
3 games into the season now, Coach, and you've seen a dynamic passing quarterback in Pike Road. You've seen a run-first team in Stanhope, and you've seen a dual-threat quarterback in Oak Mountain. That's got to be a perfect setup for what's coming next. I mean, you're going to get a little bit of everything, and you've seen it all now.
Talented quarterbacks. If you can handle talented quarterbacks that can do a little bit of both, I think you're set up for success if you can maintain that well. And I think that our defense is prepared to handle those situations. Now we're prepared to see a dual-threat quarterback. We're prepared to see a quarterback that's throw it. And I know the quarterback tonight, he can definitely throw the ball down the field, and then the ones in the future can do the same. So I think we've been tested in a lot of different ways defensively, and it's on us to grow from it. I think Coach Bull and his staff has done a great job of making sure that our guys have corrected the mistakes and making sure that they're in position to make those plays when they're called on. So I'm expecting an extremely physical night from them and them getting to the ball.
I think the word is getting out on this offense, Coach. It is, on this Prattville Lions offense, it is an electric offense. Not the offense we saw last year. This offense can go deep. This offense can play the short game. This offense can do it all. And that's got to have you feeling really confident going into tonight.
It does, and it all starts up front. I'm going to give those old linemen credit because they don't handle business like they've been doing, and none of that's going to be possible. So I'm giving that credit to the O-line and then our skill guys. I think all those guys are big-time players. They can make a big-time play. We don't have to choose and pick on this particular player to make that type of play. I think all of our receivers are capable of stretching the field and taking one to the house. I think Tristan is shown that he can run it 20, 25 times a game and be successful doing it. I think Landon has shown that he can come off and be the number 2 guy, which I say the number 2 guy. He's really the number 1 guy depending on what we're doing and what we're doing offensively. But he's shown that he can come in and do that and be electric as well. So all those guys play a role in it, and then not to forget Graham, Ajalon Graham, that can come in and play quarterback. He can play some receiver, so we're expecting him and leaning on him to do a lot for the team. He's going to get a lot of snaps defensively tonight as well. So, all those guys play a role in the success.
And we noticed last Friday and the Friday before that, Coach, you got a lot of seniors in play right now. juniors, sophomores, and even reaching down into the freshman class and putting some of them in key places on special teams when the game is in the balance. And I know that's got to have you feeling great about the prospects coming up and what we even have now that freshmen, even freshmen, can contribute.
Man, and I'm a stickler for special teams, about getting the best person on that team that can get the job done. We start off with starters, and we tell the starters, if you can't handle the special team responsibility, you can't handle being a starter. You got to do both. Those freshmen and those underclassmen got to show they can come in and do the job better than the starter and get the job done. And so a lot of those freshmen, they're just chomping at the bit to get an opportunity to run down on special teams, be a kickoff, be a punt return, and get a part of that team and make a play. And that's what we want. That's what we want to build our program around, guys that want to come in and make a play and contribute as a player.
Homecoming night, Coach, can be full of distractions for the football team. You got a team coming in that typically in a homecoming night, you figure a team that's kind of an easy win. This is not an easy win type situation. So how do you eliminate distractions and keep these players focused?
Yeah, well, easy win. Not tonight's not that night for that. You definitely wasn't a thought. But then when you look at our region, it really don't matter. It don't matter who you pick, but it's just the way the schedule's set up and the timing of everything. I mean, it just turned out that way. But we want our alumni and our students to come out and have a great time.
3 minutes.
Our guys better come in and play hard and put up a good show for those guys so they can be proud of the team that we put on the field. It's all about community. It's all about tradition here at Prattville. And so we want to uphold that Prattville tradition and have a great night of football tonight.
It is the Prattville Lions at home, homecoming night against the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. Coach Wallace, thanks for your time. We're going to let you get down to the field and take care of business, and we'll be up here calling the every second of the game from here on out.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This has been Coach J.B. Wallace. You've been listening to the Pepsi Countdown to Kickoff. When we come back, live football action in Wetumpka, Prattville's new home. We'll be right back.
It's a new season, and it's Sport Clips haircuts. All of our stylists are clean certified and guy smart. So come in and get yourself back in the game with our legendary MVP experience. It's a mancation with our hot steam towel, relaxing shampoo, and a winning cut.
2 minute warning.
Walk out with confidence. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
And you'll be stepping out like a pro.
The Pepsi Countdown to Kickoff has been powered by Pepsi. Thirsty for more? Pepsi. And by Larry Puckett Chevrolet, where the customers do the talking. Also sponsored by One Way Christian Bookstore. For church supplies, plaques, and engraving, there is only one way. And by Dave's Market in Valley Grande. Always cost plus 10% at Dave's Market.
The following sports presentation is an exclusive production of Broad South Communications.
It's time to go live to the stadium for tonight's Prattville Lions broadcast. Powered by Larry Puckett Chevrolet and Larry Puckett Tire Engineers, where the customers do the talking. By Guardian Credit Union, where you belong. By Pepsi, the official soft drink provider for the Prattville Lions. By Prattville Farm Center and Mama's Produce on South Memorial Drive. Also brought to you by True Pull Trailers, Thompson Tractor, Ryan Jewelers, U.S. Farm Raised Catfish, Arrow Pest Control, Sport Clips, Central Alabama Community College, Clanton Tractor, Prattville Pickers, Dave's Market Valley Grande, Jones Drugs, and by the Depot Furniture Gallery. And now to the Larry Puckett broadcast booth with Stacy Mills, Donnie Burnett, Chip Powell, and the play-by-play voice of the Prattville Lions, Will Barrett.
Our 3-0 Prattville Lions return home to the friendly confines of Wetumpka Municipal Stadium for a homecoming catfight with a new Region 3 opponent. Good evening, Lion Nation, and welcome into Week 4 of Prattville Lions football. I'm Will Barrett, along with Chip Powell and Donnie Burnett. Mills are in double knot at master control. We are set to bring you all of tonight's football action between the homestanding Prattville Lions and the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. Donnie, homecoming night, 3-0. Good vibes around the team right now.
Excellent vibes are running through this team right now. They feel like If they just keep doing what they're doing, they're going to be okay.
Donnie, who did you play your senior year homecoming?
Who did I play my senior year homecoming?
Yeah. Homecoming doesn't mean much to you if you can't think.
Well, no, I can, and it was Dallas County.
Dallas County. I hope y'all won.
56-0 at halftime.
Green Hornets.
I didn't get to play the second half.
What was that for?
Because it was 56
kind
to
of
nothing. No, they let everybody else play.
I got you.
Yeah, Dallas County.
Guys, it's just good to be back with y'all.
I missed you last week, Chip. And I'm going to say this. I told Milzer on the way over here today when we pulled out at 3:27 this afternoon.
Yeah.
4:15. Okay. Who's kidding? Y'all have no idea how hard it is to get this thing set up to bring you this high-quality broadcast. But, Will,
it's tough.
You and I both talked about it. We were glad Chip wasn't there last week because somebody, Oliver, would have had to have sat in the rain.
And it wouldn't, and we don't want to put Oliver through that.
And we're not going to put Oliver in the camera out in the rain.
Not with that beautiful hair.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it is when it straightens out.
I bet it's about 6-7 inches.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it looks like young Robert Strichick over there.
He's got some curls.
He does.
So there he is. Squat down, Oliver. Let everybody see them curls.
There he is. Look at that. Look at that. That's like 1984 Robert Strichick right there.
It looks like REO Speedwagon.
He looks like he's got a helmet on.
Or like Justin Timberlake if it was blonde, you know. Like 90s Timberlake.
Okay.
Hey, how about Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, you and I managed
We had pork chops, rice pilaf, and we had
call it pilaf.
and long beans. We had long beans too.
And some delicious peanuts.
Man,
We
salty
didn't have
peanuts.
But you forgot the best thing that was over there.
Rice pilaf?
No.
Pilaf, Chip.
Pilaf.
Just be quiet. The rolls.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that homemade butter.
Cinnamon butter.
Oh, my goodness.
Slap me in the face.
I ate 2 pork chops, too.
Nice to be a VIP.
Yeah, I had 2 of them. I got one.
You had
left.
one for me.
Well, he said, I got one. This one's for Will. I'm going to take it to him.
As he's gnawing on it coming down the steps.
He's just chewed it up right there. So, but, yeah, that's happened before.
Well, guys, we're three games in, coming into week 4, and Prattville's been lucky to avoid the injury bug, but not totally unavoided. We are without Jake McConnell tonight. Yeah. He suffered a broken thumb in last week's win against Oak Mountain. So who does that leave in his stead? Callahan Minor?
Well, I mean, Callahan and Jake are out there. Jake was he came in on third down a lot, but he also would stay out there. And Coach talked about last night. They're playing 8 D linemen.
Yeah.
So
you're going to see a lot more of Josh Williams tonight.
Yep. Little Josh Williams.
And Elijah Brown is going to get a number of plays, obviously, more than he's probably used to seeing with Jake out. But I did get a chance while y'all were all eating Texas Roadhouse. I was down here scouting the other team,
as you typically do.
And
whatever.
They got 3 wide receivers, man. They're impressive. 12 is Braden Skinner, 11 Austin Cherry, 8 Kilton Norfleet. That sounds like a guy that could fly.
Norfleet?
Kilton Norfleet. But those are good looking, and one of them's about 6'2", and
number 11.
It'll be a challenge for our corners tonight. That guy.
You know, Tuscaloosa County comes in here 0-3 on the season, but like Coach Wallace said in the pregame, that's deceptive because they've lost to Thompson, they've lost to Viger, 2 like seriously state championship caliber programs, and a close one to their rival in week 1, Tuscaloosa Central. So they're a dangerous team. Well coached, dangerous team, athletes everywhere. We got to play our A game, and let's just hope the homecoming distractions can be limited for the next 48 minutes, because homecoming makes it hard. Makes it hard to focus on football when there's so many activities during the week.
Yep. I mean, you had the parade Tuesday night, the coach's show last night at El Patron, which was outstanding.
And guys, I didn't know the offensive players of the week were offensive linemen.
Yeah,
tell me about their play last week.
They were.
Time to throw. Protection.
They were excellent. Protection. Gavin had a pocket around him all night long.
Yeah.
Brian Moody.
Kendon Brown. Zane
Viscom.
Zane Viscom.
How about Tristan Blackman? He have a good game?
He toted the ball well.
He doesn't have a good game without a good offensive line.
And Moore and Gabe Givens on that offensive front. Big-time players. And tonight's weather is very similar to what we played in last week at Oak Mountain.
Very. Other than the rain falling.
Remnants of was it Francine? Remnants of Hurricane Francine coming through here still. Bands of rain. There's more rain in the forecast. It's not raining currently. It's been raining off and on. There's more rain in the forecast for tonight.
Yeah, but we saw that big, pretty rainbow this afternoon.
Yeah, it was, man. That was
majestic.
Yes.
Very tranquil.
Well, we're going to take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll discuss keys to the game, go over your captains and probable starters, and kick this thing off. You're listening to Prattville Lions football.
I only use U.S. farm-raised catfish.
We've been selling U.S. farm-raised catfish since 1978.
They do have a choice for a good, wholesome, safe fish. We know it's a good product.
Ask for U.S. farm-raised catfish, only the finest, freshest, tastiest. You can taste the difference.
From our farm to your table, your family deserves the best. U.S. farm-raised catfish.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
See the Bates family, Jared, Barbara, or Mickey at Clinton Tractor.
Think local. Think of all the skill and talent found right here in our community. Hands that build, hands that feed, teach, protect, and hands that heal. Guardian Credit Union reaches out to people just like you. Handling loans for new cars, opening doors to new homes, saying yes to fun and adventure. When you need a strong, steady financial hand, think local. Think Guardian.
Hey, I'm Tyson Chrisman with Elite Rehab Solutions here in Prattville. We are proud to be the preferred and trusted therapy partner for the Prattville High School Lions and staff. We look forward to a great season. Go Lions!
The folks at Jones Drug are
He's six.
Welcome back to Wetumpka Municipal Stadium. We're counting down the final minutes for tonight's game, between the homecoming game between our homestanding Prattville Lions and the visiting Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. Your captains for tonight for Prattville: number 6, Sam Cook; number 9, Gavin Rigdon; number 16, Calvin Brown; number 61, Sam Caver.
And for Tuscaloosa, number 42,
Blake Christian.
Number 55.
Number 55 is an offensive player, and his name is Caleb Cole.
76
is a large man.
He's a very big man.
Ivan Williams.
And number 99, who is bigger than both of them.
Number 99 is Hunter Montgomery, senior defensive lineman. He's a load out there. It looks kind of like
Kevin Green.
Well,
he does.
Yeah.
I was going to say more like Billy Bob from Varsity Blues.
I was yeah. So, all right. So what do we got to do to win this, Will?
Well, I think with the rain the way it is, we got to have a repeat performance offensively last week, but not exactly a defensive performance.
Yeah. Now, I will say that the wind could be a factor tonight.
The wind's going to be gusting. Got to establish a run game, and like Coach Wallace said, this defensive and offensive front we're going to see from Tuscaloosa County is as good as we've seen so far.
Yep, they're big. I was watching them in warm-ups. They were looking like just a straight 4-man front, hands on the ground, and it's going to be a load to move now.
But an 0-3 team, if you can get out on them early, there's a good chance being away from home on the road is a good chance that you might see a little letdown, and that's what I think is going to give Prattville edge. They can get out early by a couple scores. We might run away with this thing. If not, it could be a long night.
Yeah. We did hear there was a pregame rumor that they lost their starting quarterback.
Well,
we actually find out that
I went
for
and
sure.
verified that it was not their starting quarterback. Carter Dotson is listed as 1A, 1B quarterback.
Right.
The other quarterback that rotates in is Braden Smith, senior, and Carter Dotson also a senior. And Carter Dotson is getting the start tonight. Braden Smith is on the roster still.
Okay.
So you'll probably see him as well, but he's not starting tonight.
Gotcha.
The wind gust has gusted right on through the
Looks like a
run-through banner.
a strong south wind. Oh, man.
I'm not sure which direction that is, but it's blowing toward the Wetumpka end zone, not the Indians end zone.
Yeah.
Well, we went up to the VIP lounge the day before the game started.
Mm-hmm.
How nice is that?
It's nice.
I mean, it's really big. You know, I mean, are we having anything similar to that?
No.
That would be very nice to have.
We had it, but
Man.
it's not going to make it in.
That is real nice. Got a deck that people can stay there and watch the game from.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. Wish we
How
had
about
something like
that, boys and girls?
What's that?
Prattville has won the toss and elected to receive.
Is that the first time we won a toss this year?
That's the first time we've won a toss and the first time we have elected to receive.
I'll tell you, that's a good sign.
Excellent sign.
That just says you want to get out there and get the ball.
I put all of that on Calvin Brown, his decision to go with the tails.
I don't know.
I do, because I was watching it.
He called it.
He called tails, and it was tails. Good job, Calvin. About ready to get this thing started tonight. Tuscaloosa County enters the field in their all whites with the blue trim. And the Prattville Lions in their classic cardinal red tops, white pants, and that sweet Power P helmet.
The Tuscaloosa looks a lot like the Baltimore Colts from this distance.
They do look coltish.
Well, but except
That's
they don't
not
have a horse.
coltish,
They don't have
coltish.
a horseshoe on their helmet.
No, but if they did, that would be it. That would be exactly what they are. But Prattville's going on offense first tonight. All this action coming to you from the Larry Puckett broadcast booth. Prattville Lions football powered by Larry Puckett Chevrolet, where the customers do the talking. Prattville and Puckett, always a winning combination. And wherever we go, whether we're in the top stands of the bleachers under a Harbor Freight tent or in this nice, cozy press box at Wetumpka, it is the Larry Puckett broadcast booth.
With that 14-mile-an-hour air conditioner blowing on the back of my neck right now.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's nice and comfortable.
Nice and comfy. Jewel Bodiford deep to receive for the Lions. KJ Blue, Donovan Brown, and Christian Alexander short. We're changing things up on the kickoff coverage.
I watched their kickers, and I'm not going to say that they can't kick it far because he's definitely got the wind behind him.
Yeah. But as many people have been trying to pooch kick and short kick Prattville, they're putting their best return men up a little closer tonight.
Let's move them up, right?
Something we hadn't seen yet. Let's see if it pays off. As number 29, Evan Patterson, sets to kick off for the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats, going from our right to our left for everybody listening at home and watching on our YouTube feed and NFHS Network. This kick is up and it's away, and it's going to go to KJ Blue at the 20-yard line. KJ on his feet at the 25, trying to cut up to the middle. Pulled down, still on his feet at the 20, tries to cut it back, and he's cut down at the 19-yard line after about a 6-yard loss. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
WDXX, Selma Prattville, home of Larry Puckett Chevrolet, where the customers do the talking.
Dixie Country.
Gavin Rigdon leads his troops out on the field for the opening drive tonight. 1st and 10.
Wow.
For the Lions, beginning just inside our own 20-yard line. Lions come out and Landon Smith split out wide. Blackman in the backfield with Rigdon from the shotgun. He goes high snap, pulls it down, gives to Blackman. Now he flips it out to Smith, and he's got room 25-30 on his feet. Out to the 38-yard line is Colin Seegers on the catch. Faked everybody out, including myself. Probably didn't fake everybody out, but just faked me out.
No, just a nice RPO right there.
Yep.
Gavin made a great read, threw the ball out there to Colin. And you start doing that early, and you can do it all night in the second half.
First and 10 Lions now from our own 38-yard line. Just underway here at Wetumpka Stadium, homecoming night. Tuscaloosa County Wildcats in town. Rigdon takes a first down snap and passes across the middle. This one is complete at the 45-yard line to Tanner Eamon to the 49-yard line, and another first down for the Lions. Good to see Tanner getting involved early.
Yeah, it's easy to know which one Tanner is because he is the tallest one out there.
No question.
Excellent job by number 65, Brian Moody, on a really good-looking defensive end. He's listed number 17 for Tuscaloosa County. I don't see him on the roster, though.
First and 10 Lions from the 49. Rigdon to pass again. Throws it up, complete again to Eamon. Eamon on his feet across the 35 down to the 30-yard line. Dragging tacklers down to the 27-yard line. Another first down for the Lions.
Boy, the defensive back made a great break on the ball, but it was thrown high, and probably the only guy could have caught it out there.
6'5", Tanner Eamon.
Tanner Eamon, yes.
Lions trying to go NASCAR here. First and 10 they go from the 27 of Tuscaloosa County. On the move, opening drive, and here's a gift to Blackman up the middle. He's got a lot of room across the 15. Blackman stumbling down to the 10-yard line. First and goal, Prattville from the 10.
Coach Wallace talked about a fast start. Now, I don't know if we can get any faster than what we're going.
That's about as fast as it goes.
And, man, you talking about keeping a defense off balance.
Yeah.
They are attacking all sides of the field, up the middle. Just great job by
They've been
the Lions.
in 5 different formations.
First and goal from the 10. Flags coming down.
And we got a little motion.
Yeah. We either moved the ball or something happened.
I think it was our left guard.
False start against the Lions will push us back to just inside the 15-yard line of Tuscaloosa County. 10:35 to play here in the opening quarter. No score on the board, but the Lions opening drive on the move in the red zone. First and goal, they operate from the 15.
Looked like Tuscaloosa had some sort of a blitz coming that time, Chip. I know you've got the, the 6-inch shot over there.
Yeah. I've got about 6 inches of view here.
First and goal from the 15 they go. Rigdon, high snap, pulls it down. Blackman gets the call again, and he's stuffed in the backfield. He may actually lose a yard on this one.
Now, that was a missed assignment right there. Not real sure if
Well, this is when you're going to get really bad calls from you and I at this when they're down in this area of the field. We cannot see around the corner.
Will standing up, I can see all the way down to like the 2. But
second and goal now, Lions from the 17-yard line. Rigdon from the shotgun. 3 receivers in the set. 2 on the far side, 1 on the near. And the give is to Blackman again, trying to find a little room. He puts his head down and goes inside the 15, down to the 10 to the 8-yard line. Hard running by Tristan Blackman, and it's third and goal from the 8.
Man, he was stood up, and I thought he was going to stop his progress, but he just spun out and picked up 2 or 3 more yards, and I guess that's kind of the way he ran last week.
He did. Hit that circle button quite a bit.
Brody Bowman checking into the game now.
Well, fade route to the corner.
Could possibly see that.
And we got Tanner and KJ.
And Brody. And Colin.
Well, over to one side over there.
Third and goal from the 8. Go the Lions early here in the opening quarter. Opening drive. Rigdon from the shotgun. Play action. Throws it toward Bowman. And this
pass interference. Yeah. And Brody on a slant route right there. And the DB said, you're not going to catch it. Which is, it's not a bad play if you're the guy. Because
it was going to be 6.
It was going to be 6. And
yeah.
And it's not a first down.
Correct. So you just move it up closer. Now you're going to make them run it, and out of the 4 running plays, you've been successful on 2 of them.
Third and goal now from just inside the 5. 8:47 here in the opening quarter remains.
I think we should change that to automatic first down.
I do too. Rigdon from the shotgun. 1 receiver split to either side. Gavin rolls to that side, and he's going to roll to the end zone. Gavin Rigdon, touchdown, Prattville.
Ooh, what a good read there, Donnie.
Rigdon on the boot, carries it in.
I don't know if he read that or if he just pulled it or if it was called. Oh, no.
Well, we're going to say he read it.
That's a great read.
Yes.
Because you watched 20, no, it's your guy 17 right
there.
Yeah,
he came in.
He was coming hard.
Yeah.
So. Bryson Thomas set the long snap, freshman long snapper. Gavin Rigdon set the hold. Paxton Janolo on for the point after. Snap, hold, and kick. The combination is perfect. And with 8:37 to play in the opening quarter, Lions 7, Wildcats 0. We'll take a 30-second break, and Lions football returns right after these words.
Family-owned pharmacy, and no one cares for you more than your neighbors at Jones Drug. Buying local from Jones Drug means your money stays in your community, making local organizations even stronger.
Hey folks, this is James Jones, owner and pharmacist of Jones Drugs in Prattville, Millbrook, Greenville, Montgomery. Since 1996, the Jones family has been proud to serve the area and has always taken pride in service to our customers. Come let us show you how we can be your health partner and not just a pill store.
That's what I like.
Your Sport Clips MVP of the scoring drive was a 5-yard bootleg run by Gavin Rigdon that carries it into the end zone. That's Gavin's second rushing touchdown of the season.
Naked bootleg, too, if you're going to call it that.
Naked bootleg. No appointment needed at Sport Clips in front of Target on Legends Parkway. Sport Clips, home of the MVP treatment and that hot, steamed towel. Oh, there's nothing like it. It feels good.
So we've seen Gavin now twice on an RPO. Pull it and keep it. Pull it and throw it.
What does that do to a defense, Donnie?
It makes you have to stay now and play what you're supposed to play, so you can't put that extra guy in the box to help stop Tristan Blackman.
Genola kicks away for the Lions. This is going to sail high toward the pylon. Brought out from the goal line to the 10-15, and he is belted at the 20-yard line. Donnie trying to catch the number 21. Of that bus.
21 and 40.
And Jermaine Walker.
46.
And Ladarius Lockley on the stop for the Lions. Carter Dotson is the quarterback for the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. He'll have his first bite at the apple here with 8:32 to play in the opening quarter, trailing our homestanding Lions 7-zip. Dotson's going to open up in a three receiver set, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near. Dylan Taylor in the backfield with him. Waits for the shotgun snap. Has it. And here's a play action across the middle, complete at the 20, at the 30. No, he dropped it. Yeah. He did. Was trying to get it out to his fullback, number 44, Joe Saliba.
So we've got Jamari Reed walking down at the defensive end spot.
And that's Chris Clary that helped break up that.
Yeah. Chris had he had a great game last week, and I mean that guy threw it a bunch, and so you knew they were going to have opportunities.
Second down and 10 now for the Wildcats from their 23-yard line. Dotson.
I think everybody.
Yeah, I think
so.
They did throw a flag, right?
The give up the middle goes nowhere, but there is a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think we kind of jumped, but then their right tackle moved. So let's see who moved. No,
well, no flag.
There's no flag.
I swore I saw a flag.
Huh. I like that. Third down.
Skip it. 3rd and 10. Dotson will put trips to the far side of the field. Taylor back there with him. Taylor listed as just a freshman running back. As Skinner now comes in motion. Dotson wants to throw in some pressure, steps up out of the pocket, and he is hit, and he falls down at the 26-yard line. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt this.
Trey Rollinson on the tackle there at the end.
Yeah. So good job up front by Jahari Scott, Callahan Minor, E.J. Brown, and Jamari Reed.
Jamari Reed, yeah, I was speaking to say.
Patterson back to kick for the Wildcats from around his 10-yard line.
We've seen him kick it about 30 yards in warm-ups.
KJ Blue hanging around the 50-yard line stripe. That golden stripe here at Wetumpka Municipal Stadium.
He finna take this to the house.
Waits the snap. He has it. Steps into the punt and just does get it away. It is possibly returnable. KJ catches it, lets it go.
Oh, wow. He had a 30. Bad bounce.
And it goes down to the 22-yard line. When KJ had room to run if that ball doesn't skip the other way.
So much for that 30-yard punt I just don't.
Yeah. That's the best punt he had in
his career.
In pre-practice for sure. We don't have their heights and weights. I wish we did for Tuscaloosa County. They got some. They're impressive along that defensive front. I mean, there's 2 guys that got to be 6'3".
You can
17, maybe 6'4".
You can tell they're big when their numbers look small.
That number 0 right there playing strong safety. It's huge.
Full house backfield for Rigdon on first down here from our own 23-yard line. And there's motion.
We didn't snap the ball.
Yep, everybody but the center.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to back us up a little bit. Let's set up first down and 15 at the 18-yard line. 6:50 to play here in the opening quarter. Lions 7, Tuscaloosa County Wildcats 0. Lions marched down the field methodically on their opening drive, punched it in the end zone, and looking for more here on their second drive.
On the 30. Look at that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Rigdon snapping the backfield loose, trying to fall on it. Let's see who's come up with it. I believe Prattville has recovered, but back at the 10-yard line.
You know, that's the one thing that's been hurting us is a high snap. And that one bounced off of Gavin's face, that his face mask.
It bounced off Gavin and Tristan. Lucky to come up with it right there. Third down and about 22 at our 11-yard line. Line to make is the 33. Rigdon, Blackman in the backfield with him. 3 receivers in the set, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near. As he gives it up to Blackman, and Blackman's got room up the middle. He's got room. He's going to have his first down and more. 40, 45, 50. Blackman in the foot race. He's not going to be caught. He's going all the way. Tristan Blackman, 89 yards. Touchdown, Prattville.
Man.
Speed.
That was a setup.
I had no idea he was that fast. Do you know that, Donnie? He was that fast.
Look at how he separates in the instant replay. Separating from defenders. Unbelievable run by Tristan Blackman right up the middle, 89 yards. And that offensive line parted it like the Red Sea. And Blackman does the rest.
He did.
That'll help your yards per carry.
It really will.
Yes.
That might have been why we took those penalties in that bad
That's
snap.
what I'm saying. That was a setup.
Setup.
Bad snap.
Thomas. Snap. Rigdon to hold. Janola with the kick. It's good. 6:03 to play. The Lions extend their lead over the Wildcats 14-0. We'll take a 30-second break. Lions football continues right after these words.
You know why I purchased my vehicles from Larry Puckett Chevrolet?
Hi, I'm Greg Pouncey. I've been with Larry Puckett Chevrolet for 20 years.
I'm Kurt Mills. I'm the General Sales Manager, and I've been with Larry Puckett Chevrolet for 34 years.
I'm Lewis Mills. I'm the Service Manager at Larry Puckett Chevrolet, and I've been here for 35 years.
Well, that's why. Unlike other dealers, I know they will be there when I need them. At Larry Puckett Chevrolet, they let the customers do the talking.
Donnie Burnett, would you like to call the Sport Clips MVP of the scoring drive?
Man, I'm just going to go ahead and say a 6-mile run by Tristan Blackman.
Yeah.
Sport Clips in front of Target on Legends Parkway. 14-zip your score. Lions rolling at the moment. First half of the first quarter, and Lions have 2 scores on the board.
How far was Will? I don't remember where the ball was.
It was at the 11. It was an 89-yard run.
An 89-yard run. And he was smoking. But Chip, about Tristan's speed, we first play of the game against Opelika when Tristan was in the 8th grade, we knew they were playing man, and Opelika had a ball at the 20. We put Donovan Brown in motion and ran Tristan on a slant. He caught it at about the 27 and then proceeded to outrun everybody in Otago County to the goal line.
And, you know, there were several guys had angles on him right there.
Yes, they did.
And he just outran the angles.
I would have outran that number 0.
Yeah.
Paxton Janola getting set to kick off again for the Lions for the third time, well, the second time tonight, I should say. Going from our left to our right.
Yeah, Paxton killed the ball last week.
Well, he's kicking directly into a strong wind.
He gets this one up, and it's going to be brought out from the goal line once again. 15 on his feet at the 20, the 30, 35, and brought down from behind to the 37-yard line. This is a Tuscaloosa return man, Dylan Taylor.
Looked like it may have been number 32 for Prattville.
Yep.
32 is Ryan Walker, sophomore wide receiver.
Ryan Walker.
One of yours, Donnie?
He was. Defensive back, played strong safety. Or free safety, I'm sorry.
Has some speed right there coming up from behind to make that stop. Dotson and the Wildcats now 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Prattville on top 14-zip here midway through the first quarter. Well, there's some discussion being had right now.
Referee's he's working on a back brace over there on the tight end.
They got
hanging out.
So many jobs out there.
He wanted it covered up.
Dotson from the shotgun. Has it, and it's going to give this one up to Taylor. Taylor fighting to get some yards. He has it a little bit out to the 40-yard line before he's taken down with that Prattville defensive front.
Sam Cook and Rollinson on the tackle. Tim Rollinson.
It's KJ Jackson on the carry. Pardon. And Jackson remains in the game.
What's that update there, Milzer?
That's a blowout.
With how much? With 4:02 left in the second quarter, Thompson 35, Oak Mountain 7.
We roughed them up last week. Second down and 8 for the Wildcats from their 40-yard line. Dotson spreads the field wide, wants to throw across the middle, tipped, and nearly intercepted, but tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Elijah Brown applying a little pressure back there.
Late flag came in and maybe an eligible receiver downfield.
You are correct.
Saw 55 was about 5 yards down the field.
He was
got
chasing
down
the
there
linebacker.
quick.
Yeah. All right. If you decline that, now you're looking at
3rd and 8.
You're looking at 3rd and 8. We're going to take it and make it 3rd and 18.
We're going to make it 3rd and 13.
13.
2nd and 13, right?
Yeah, 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13.
No loss of down. So it'll be 2nd and 13 back at the 35-yard line for the Wildcats of Tuscaloosa County.
I don't know if 3rd and 8 would have been better.
Let's see how it pans out here. They're going to go trips to the far side. Now send a man in motion to the near. Dotson from the shotgun. Jackson back there with him, flanked to the left. Now a second man coming in motion to the near side. Reverses field, and Dotson waits the snap, has it, looks downfield. Screen set up. And Prattville makes an excellent open field tackle at the line of scrimmage.
You know, that reminds me a lot, Will, of last week. All that motion, all that eye candy. Our guys moving. They knew where they were going. You could tell we were not playing man because we bumped back and we rolled people down to the motion. So excellent job defensively right there by
Sam
the
Cook
Lions.
in 14. Is that Graham playing on defense?
Agilon Graham, Braden Graham.
Yep.
Give a lot of credit to Coach Bullen and his defensive staff for getting these kids coached up each week to know where to be. 3rd down and 10 now for the Wildcats from the 38.
Just a one-man shift that time.
That's it. Carter Dotson, flanked to the right by KJ Jackson. Now a man comes in motion to the far side.
We were offsides.
And it's a reverse around the edge. You got a little bit of room to the line of scrimmage and out to the 43-yard line.
Maybe we weren't.
No flag.
I don't see a flag.
I saw what you saw on it, but I don't see any flags.
Unless he moved when the ball moved.
Desmond Walton on the tackle from his safety spot.
Brings up 4th down and 5 now for the Wildcats at their own 43-yard line. Another punting situation.
All right.
Taylor on the punt for the Wildcats around his 29-yard line. KJ Blue hanging out around our 35.
Back up about 5 more yards, KJ.
Patterson awaits the snap. Excuse me, Taylor awaits the snap. He has it. Punts this one away over KJ's head.
10 yards over here.
Yeah.
That's that wind,
It's going to go inside the
it.
10, down to the 9, just right down the sideline to the 7-yard line.
I mean, look at those flags.
That's
they
what
are
I'm telling you.
blowing, buddy.
Back up a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe they can't feel the wind that low.
I don't know, but I know that they're watching the punter in warm-ups. I mean, you've already got film on them. You know how far they kick it, and you get all that, and you figure out where you want to be. And
but he was punting this way.
Correct.
In the other way in the pregame, so he did have some bad. You put a 20-mile-an-hour wind behind it, and it'll go.
1st and 10 Lions from their own 7-yard line with 3:21 remaining in the opening quarter. Lions up 14-0. And here's Rigdon on a give to
Landon
Smith this time. And Landon's going to get about a yard or two out to the 8.5, 9-yard line.
Got some pushing going on there.
Tristan's still trying to catch his breath from that 89-yard scamper earlier.
The 6-mile run.
The 6-mile run. 2nd down and 9. Lines from the 8.
And that was Brody Bowman and number 8 down there exchanging pleasantries with one another after the play.
Probably talking about what they're going to go eat after the game, who the homecoming date is.
Speaking of eating, did y'all get some Texas Roadhouse nuts?
They were good.
Man,
they were good, salty.
They're very salty, and they come in a bag like, you get them out of a vending machine.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little brown
They're
bag.
delicious.
A little brown bag that you've been munching on since you've walked back up here.
Rigdon from the shotgun, drops back to pass. Looking
Blitz
downfield,
coming.
firing it up.
Got
Got a
him.
man down there, and it is pulled. Oh, no! Brody Bowman had it in both hands. Pulled it down to the 40-yard line, and I guess the wind has effect.
No, that was yours and Chip's fault.
Yeah.
Chip said got him, and you said pulled it down.
He was pulling it down.
Well, he got him. I mean, he was there. He got him. And I interrupted Will again. But I'm only using 2 words. But I'm trying not to, man. That's hard to not,
To get excited.
Yes.
3rd down and 9. Rigdon pulls down the high snap, gives it up to Smith, up the middle. He's not going to get the yards he needs. He picks up some out to the 14, but this will be 4th down and about 6 to go.
We may have to boot this one out.
I believe it's a punting situation.
If there's a time when you don't expect a team to fake it,
now
this is the time.
From your 14,
if you're a gambler,
you're up 14 from your own 14.
Actually, that's even the 13. It's worse than that. You never fake a punt on the 13. This is bad luck.
Yeah.
Paxton Genola from the goal line to be punting this one away.
Into a stiff win, buddy.
Yep. Tuscaloosa return man hanging out around the 50. He might be too far back.
Oh, we
got a
blew it.
stoppage.
Yeah. That was a good punt.
It was a nice wobbly spiral by Genola. We'll try it again.
Did we jump?
I think they're signaling it might be against the Wildcats of T-Town.
Might be a 1st down there,
If it
boys.
is,
Yeah.
offense back on the field. I see
Yeah.
Rigdon running
Absolutely.
down
It's
there.
a 1st down.
How about that?
Offsides on the Tuscaloosa
They
County
did fake
Wildcats. Nice fake.
Yes, nice fake.
Hard snap count by Paxton Genola.
Got him cross sides.
Yep. 1st and 10 Lions after the Tuscaloosa County miscue at around 18-yard line.
I'm going to tell you what, that's a heartbreaker right there if you're Tuscaloosa
He
defense.
finally called a break.
You go, man, we got him off the field, and the dadgum special teams jump.
Rigdon again. 2 receivers on the far side. One on the near is Bowman. Sends a man in motion. And Rigdon's going to keep this one, and he's going to get out back to the line of scrimmage and not much else.
I like that play right there. They started at 4 because of the weather. Vestavia Hills over Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa, 49-17. Them Vestavia Hills Rebels.
Starting to figure it out over there. Minute 15 to play here in the opening quarter. Lines up 14-zip over Tuscaloosa County. 2nd and 9 they go from their own 18-yard line. Rigdon wants to throw, has time, throws it up, looking for Alexander. Incomplete. Alexander double covered that time.
Safety over the top, got over there quick. And that was tough. It looked like he had, I think that's Colin. Had Colin out there in the flats. Yep.
And it's 3rd and 9 now for the Lions. Homecoming night, Wetumpka Municipal Stadium. Rigdon from the shotgun. 3 receivers on the far side. Play clock at 18. Looks to the side for a fresh set. He's got what he wants now. Blackman to his left. Good snap. Rigdon wants to throw. Rolls to his right. Now fires down the middle. Brody Bowman pulls it down at the 49-yard line. Redemption time for Brody Bowman. 1st and 10 Lions.
Wow.
So, Chip, if you're wondering who's signaling down there, who do you think's calling the plays right now?
I would say the offensive coordinator. I don't know.
Would you think it would be the guy in the orange vest that's signaling all the plays in?
Yes, that guy. Yeah, it stands out.
1st and 10 Lions from our own 49-yard line. 42 seconds to play opening quarter. Rigdon. And we got a stoppage in play.
I think we had a little movement.
And giving it up to Landon Smith, but I think we're going to be doing this one over again.
We got that false start.
He was under a little pressure. If he hadn't had that pressure, he could have hit him on the run.
Yep.
It'd have been 6. But
Stepped
what a
up.
great play by Brody to bring that in, because he had some tight coverage when the ball got there.
Little double coverage again. Those safeties are, they're dropping, and 0 is pretty fast for such a big guy.
He is. Any 0 is going to be good.
Exactly. If you're 0, 00, or 1, you got to be special.
1st and 15 lines now from our own 45-yard line. Rigdon on a give to Smith, up the middle, back to almost to the original line of scrimmage at the 49. He'll be at the 48. And that may be the last play of the quarter as we go under 30 seconds to play. It'll be 2nd down and about 12 now from the 48.
We're going to hold them there. Go ahead and bring them over and get the extra time to talk to them. No.
Don't think they're going to do it. Play clock down to 6, game clock down to 6:05, and that'll be the last play of the quarter. Your score after 1 quarter of play on homecoming night: Prattville 14, Tuscaloosa County 0. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
On the amazing aisles at Prattville Pickers. It's a great catch on thousands of incredible treasures. It's the biggest lineup of rustic wood furniture at the Depot Furniture Gallery. It's the national champion of antiques, collectibles, treasures. The Depot Furniture Gallery at Prattville Pickers. A winning combination for home, lifestyle, and recreation. Don't let the game clock run out before you make a winning catch at Prattville Pickers. Highway 82 West. Shop PrattvillePickers.com and Facebook.
Welcome back to Wetumpka Municipal Stadium as we begin the 2nd quarter of play between our Prattville Lions and the visiting Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. 14-zip, good guys on top of this one right now with a 2nd and 12 from our 48 as we begin the 2nd quarter of play on a blustery, windy, rainy homecoming night. And now the refs want to talk this over. Flags are down. I think Tuscaloosa might have 12 out there. Or they're waving it off.
No flag.
No flag. Counting is hard.
You know, Chip can't find the garbage can anymore.
What do you think this is, Logan's? Rigdon, 4 receivers in the set. Blue over there alone on the far side.
Blitz coming.
Rigdon wants to throw. Got a man down there looking for Eamon, and it out of bounds at the 28-yard line, incomplete.
And run a fade route from the bottom of the numbers. That doesn't give you a whole lot of room, but it's a good throw.
Yeah, good throw. Good coverage, too.
I'm just going to say that the wind probably just pushed it out of bounds.
Yeah. 3rd down and 12 for the Lions. Ball is at the Prattville 48-yard line. 11:54 to play in the opening half.
They're coming with a blitz again, and I bet you could get them to jump.
Rigdon with Blackman in the backfield with him. Play action. Little tunnel screen to Blue. Blue cuts it up the middle. He's got his 1st down and more to the 38-yard line.
Ball loose. I don't know if it was late, but ball came loose.
Bags are down.
It looks like Tuscaloosa has it if they don't call him down.
Waiting for the signal from the Whitecaps. Nobody's signaling anything. Everybody just standing around. Everybody seems to be up. Oh, they're saying it's down.
Saying it's down.
Wow.
It was down, obviously.
Well, they're going to talk about it now.
Talking about it.
We'll see. And he just gave it to
Now
Tuscaloosa.
He gives it back to Tuscaloosa. What?
Yep.
All right. Well, the turnover gives Tuscaloosa County the ball and life at their own 38-yard line. Give them the 37. Lions miscue there. Had a chance to think about putting the dagger in this team. But as it is, 1st and 10 Wildcats from their own 37-yard line.
Seeing some new guys on defensive front, 94. Weatherly and 27. Joshua Williams.
Yeah.
Dalen's just a sophomore out there.
Yeah.
But 285 pounds, 5'11", Dalen Weatherly out there right now.
Yeah.
Dotson for the Wildcats. KJ Jackson flanks him to the left. Here's a give to Jackson going up the middle into the teeth of that line's front, and he'll fight ahead across the 40 to the 43-yard line and pick up 5 yards on first down.
Host of lines 27, 13, and 12 for Prattville.
Gavin Underwood, number 13, and Joshua Williams.
Cliff Curry.
And 32.
Yep.
Who is 32?
Well, that's who made the while ago, but he's a linebacker. He made the tackle on the kickoff a while ago.
32 is Ryan Walker.
That's what it says, but that guy looks bigger than Ryan Walker.
Fullback coming in motion for Dotson now for the Wildcats. 2nd down and 4. Dotson from the shotgun. Gives it up to Jackson again. Jackson's spinning across the 45 and cut down right there, short of the first down by about a couple.
Number 12.
And number 3,
yep.
Clary, and also Walton.
It'll be 3rd down and about 1 as they spot it at the 46-yard line. 10:39 clock on the move here in the second quarter. Lions 14, Wildcats 0. Lions scored in the first 2 possessions, and then punt forced, and then a fumble. But moving the ball well tonight. Carter Dotson from the shotgun for the Wildcats gives up to Jackson. Jackson has his first down across the 48, across the 50 to the Lions 49.
There's no flag.
Host of lines led by
extracurricular action.
Yeah.
Jamari Reed and also Weatherly on the tackle.
Dalen Weatherly, he's a great kid.
You always love it when huge kids are great kids.
Yeah. Just does his job. Don't say a whole lot. It's what he's supposed to do.
From the 50 go the Wildcats. 1st and 10. Here's Dotson to throw out into the flats, and this ball is incomplete. Incomplete at the 49-yard line. And here's flags.
Good coverage by Clary out there.
Good acting job by Callahan Minor.
Flags down in the backfield of Tuscaloosa County. Unsportsmanlike is the call against the Wildcats.
Well, the guy pushed Callahan from behind, and Callahan did a front flip and rolled around on the ground.
And if the guy puts his hands on you, you got to make it. You got to make it count.
Make it work.
Credit Callahan Minor with that. They'll be back to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 25 now for the Wildcats. The line to make is the Prattville 40. They are posted to their own 35-yard line. 2nd down they go. Dotson, low snap, picks it up, wants to throw, looking downfield, firing it deep. There's a man down there, incomplete at the first down markers at the 40-yard line. Great coverage.
Clary.
Yeah, Chris Clary on the coverage.
Yeah.
But Dotson threw a pretty ball that time.
Sure did.
It'll be 3rd down and 25 now for the Wildcats. Ball will be placed at the Wildcat 35. 14-zip. Prattville on top here on a blustery homecoming night.
I think we've lost the Jumbotron. We did that time.
Dotson wants to, he is going to be sacked by Sam Cook.
But I mean, you got to stop the play when that happens.
But I don't see any flags.
But there are no flags.
How was that?
It's not college football. You don't get a free play. So apparently he was not cross sides.
He was 2 yards on the other side of the ball. How they not saw that?
Letting them play tonight, boys.
Good night.
Weather coming in.
We got to roll this thing.
He said, hey, boys, we got to be out of here by 9 o'clock.
Sam Cook credited with the sack. 4th and 31 now. A punting situation for the Wildcats. Taylor heels down at his 15-yard line. KJ Blue hanging out around our 40. Trying to keep it from getting over his head this time.
Now it can come up.
There's that low punt. But
KJ called for the fair catch at the 40-yard line.
Blue with the fair catch at the 41-yard line.
The Lions will take over right there. So 9:16 to play. Your score, Prattville 14, Tuscaloosa County 0. I'll tell you what never goes to 0 is your checking account when it's at Guardian Credit Union. Do you know you can earn interest on your checking account at My Guardian Credit Union?
Because they gonna put more money in there for me.
MyGuardianCU.com. You can earn interest on your checking account. Who gets to do that? Only at Guardian Credit Union. building their new megatropolis headquarters in Sweet Home Prattville. From the 41 we go. Rigdon, 4 receivers in the set. Drops back and gives it up to Blackman. Blackman trying to cut it in, but he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
He might lose one or a half an inch or two. So it's raining hard in Prattville. Wow.
Second down and 10. Give him 11.
No rain. Knock on wood here.
Rigdon again from the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side. Pulls down the high snap again. Gives it up to Blackman up the middle with some room across the 45. Hips his head down. Gets to the 50. Can be very close to a first down depending on the spot.
Spot it right on the line. They're going to call it third, and it's not 3rd and 1.
First and 10 Lions at the 50-yard.
Guys, I hate to say it, but we're going to need more nuts. We are out.
We need to send somebody on a run.
We need somebody to go to the VIP room.
First and 10 Lions from the 50. Robert Strickland called it right there for him. Gavin Rigdon up to Blackman. He is belted behind the line of scrimmage. RKO out of nowhere.
33. We got it. Since he did that, we'll have to say his name.
A.D. McLean. That's a good name. I wonder if he's related to Rolando.
I don't know. You think he's kin to Randy Orton?
Could be.
Because he just flat RKO'd him.
Second down and 12 now for the Lions again from our 48-yard line. 8:06 to play here in the second quarter. Lions up 14-0 over these Wildcats from Tuscaloosa. Rigdon pulls down the half snap, rolls to his far side, now fires complete to the Wildcat 47-yard line.
I can't tell you. Landon Smith, nope. 25. Jewel Bodiford.
Good old Jewel pulling it down. It's going to be 3rd down and 7.
3rd down and 7.
3rd down and 7 from the Wildcat 47 for the Lions.
All right.
Offense has slowed down just a little bit since those first 2 drives.
Jewel KJ Tanner to this side and Donovan Brown on the far side.
Here is Rigdon dropping the pass, now firing it short. He's got Blue trying to make something happen across the 40. He gets his first down to the 38-yard line. KJ Blue with some nifty running after the catch, and that Lions first down.
He hit the brakes and he made a quick turn.
Is he the perfect guy to throw that tunnel screen to?
Yeah, you love to throw the ball to him.
Lions stack trips to the near side here.
Watch for another screen.
Rigdon from the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 38. Another screen. Blue with blockers ahead. Can't get past the one man uncovered. But he picks up 4 yards and keeps the Lions moving down the field.
They're going to stay in it.
I'd say keep doing that.
Because you got Donovan Brown one-on-one over there now.
2nd down and 7 from the Wildcat 35 go the Lions.
Run a post over the top post.
And then we got stoppage in play.
We jump again.
False start against the Lions.
You know, we did not make these penalties last week.
Now, the trenches have been a little messy.
Yeah.
It'll bring 2nd and 12 for the Lions back at the Wildcat 40.
Them big boys are hyped up by homecoming tomorrow.
Yeah.
They got their dates lined up, ready to go.
Do you remember where you went out to eat?
I do.
Where?
I do. We went to the Elite. No, that was prom. I'm sorry.
Man, I can't remember.
Rigdon from the shotgun. High snap, has to pull it down. Now in some trouble. Rolls to the far side. Looking downfield. Not much doing. Throws it away incomplete. And flags are down.
Ineligible men downfield, about 4 of them.
Well, the high snap is hurting us right now, guys.
Yeah, that's about
come on, Zane.
4 or 5 of those tonight.
Ineligible downfield is the call against the Lions.
Multiple ineligible.
Yes.
Do you get 5 yards per, or is it just one? Because it'd be about a 20-yard penalty. It is declined. It'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Lions from the Wildcat 40. Rigdon full house backfield. Just going to give this one. It's Smith on the carry, and he's breaking free. He's in the 20. He's going to go. Touchdown, Prattville.
Wow.
Landon Smith on the carry. And with 6:37, the Lions up their lead on the Wildcats 20-0 on a 38-yard run by Landon Smith.
How fast is Landon? Because he come out of there like he was on fire, son. He can run, too.
He was running fast.
Ooh.
Who?
Wasn't it 2?
Christian Alexander on the carry.
That was Christian?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Number 2 can run.
Let me tell you what. Number 2 can run.
Yeah.
You've seen that.
I've seen number 2.
Sorry, Christian. That was Christian Alexander on the score. Just a sophomore in the young man. Ooh. Kick is doinked off the goalpost. No good. With 6:37 to play in the second quarter, your score, Prattville 20, Tuscaloosa County 0. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Chip Powell here with Lewis Mills, service manager of Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers. Lewis, talk to us about your Express Oil Change.
Well, our Express Oil Change, we have a full-line mechanical shop. We do 10-minute oil changes, and we are a full-fledged tire shop. We're a direct dealer with Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and Yokohama.
When you need service, your oil change and tires, come here at Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Express Oil Change and Tires Engineer.
Welcome back to Wetumpka Municipal Stadium. 6:37 to play in the second quarter, and the Lions have opened up a 20-0 lead over Tuscaloosa County, courtesy of a 37-yard run by Christian Alexander, the sophomore. He's your Sport Clips most valuable player of the scoring drive. Sport Clips in front of Target on Legends Parkway. You know, Christian Alexander, one of those talented sophomores in that 10th grade class, Donnie.
Yep.
You know him all too well.
Yeah.
Janola kicks this one away. Brought out from the goal line once again.
He's back foots in there every time.
And he is crushed at the 15-yard line by 3 or 4 defenders, led by Gavin Underwood once again. Gavin's becoming a staple.
32 again. Who'd y'all say 32? Because I've got a...
That's Ryan Walker, according to this
roster.
roster.
Show me a defense, 32.
So Ryan Walker is offensively number 32.
That guy's bigger than 5'11", 155.
But that's what I'm saying. Ryan Walker's a tall, skinny kid.
We need to find out who number 32 is for Prattville.
We know they change these numbers up weekly.
Yeah.
We don't always get the updates.
Man, do you remember did you ever get your number changed when you were at Prattville High School?
No.
When we walked in there in 10th grade, they went, here, this your number.
Yeah. And, you know, we didn't have duplicate numbers either, you know.
No.
That's what's messed everything up.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was given jersey 73, and I've been 73 ever since.
Well, you got to do something when you got more than 100 athletes out there.
I guess you do. I don't know. What do you do?
Can you be letters?
Or
could you be like A, B?
Can you be like number 108?
Or C, D, E, F, G.
It could be number X, like longest
right.
yard.
Yeah.
20-0, your score. Prattville on top of the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. All 3 touchdowns on the ground tonight. Gavin with 1, Tristan with 1, and Christian with 1.
Tristan, Christian, and Gavin. I like it.
1st and 10, Tuscaloosa from their own 15-yard line. Dotson, a little stack to the far side there, looking over there, now throws it complete. Oh, incomplete. Knocked away. He had it in his hands, and it was knocked
Number
away.
7 for Prattville.
Alfonso Moncrief
came in over the top like they teach you to do to knock the ball loose.
Yes, sir. Great play.
Did an outstanding job there.
2nd and 10. Go the Wildcats. Ball is at their 16-yard line.
Just a quick FYI for you guys. If you're looking through the binoculars and you catch that LED halogen light right there,
it'll burn you.
It'll blind you. I cannot see out of my left eye.
Dotson sends a man in motion. 3 on that far side now. He rolls to that far side, wants to throw, looking downfield, now firing it, and it is nearly intercepted.
Oh, man.
Nearly intercepted in the hands of 2 Prattville defenders.
It's Moncrief and Washington, and they knocked the ball away from each other.
And Darrell Washington.
Yeah.
That thing almost killed me.
3rd down and 10 now for the Wildcats at their 16-yard line.
Mills, you're going to have to just step in with these updates.
Well,
we have
it over here.
Because I'm telling you, I can't see right now. That light about blinded
We have the
me.
game, but it's delayed.
I know. You got me confused watching it from both sides over here.
3rd and 10 now for the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. Dotson wants to throw from his own 16. He's in some pressure.
Down.
He is going down. He's picked up and dropped to the canvas at the 12-yard
Minor
line.
and also 11.
Jamari Reed.
I think he initially was the first one on the tackle.
Callahan goes in with the belly to back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's 4th and long now for the Wildcats inside their own 15-yard line.
Okay.
KJ Blue hanging out around the 50.
If our linebacker will pick up the center and just brush him, KJ will have a chance to return this one.
Taylor for the county back at 2 yards deep in his own end zone. Has a snap. Prattville comes after it, but he gets it away. Blue steps up and makes the catch.
He dropped it
at the 40-yard line. He
got back on it. Yeah. He may not have dropped it, but it was.
I think he just slid up there to catch it.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
He's tired of it kicking back on him. He's going to catch that thing now. So the Lions take over in great field position at the Tuscaloosa County 41-yard line, up 20-0 with 5:30 to play in the second quarter.
Speaking of kickbacks, can you kick back my headache? Oh.
You need to go to Jones Drugs.
That's exactly right. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
For all your headache solutions. Jones Drugs on East Main Street in Prattville. Here's Rigdon. Wants to throw, looking downfield, looking toward the end zone. Throwing it down there. He's got KJ Blue. He can't quite pull it down to the 5-yard line. Incomplete.
Did you notice Chip didn't say anything?
I didn't. I wanted to, man.
I grabbed his mic.
You know what I was thinking that could cure your headache?
What's that?
Midol. Isn't that headache medicine?
It's for menstrual cramps, I think.
For cramps.
But maybe it cures headaches,
What do you have? Do you have a cramp or a headache?
No, I can't see out of my left eye. And now my head hurts.
Rigdon pulls down the high snap again, gives it up to Blackman, pitch to the outside, and Blackman gets ahead to the 38-yard line, and that's about it. Stays in bounds as the clock continues to roll. Under 5 minutes here in the second quarter.
Did you see Colin Seeger drive that guy all the way to the sideline, and then the other guy goes running over there? Yeah.
He was going like he was going to do something.
He's like, nope, never mind. You good.
3rd and 7 now for the Lions from the Wildcats' 38-yard line. 20-0 to score. Lions on top. Time ticking away here in the second quarter as KJ Blue comes in motion. Rigdon to throw.
Screen.
Sets up a little screen to Blackman, and he can't quite pull it down. Left it a little high for him, and it's 4th down. Well, it's a little too far for a punt, and a little too close for a punt, and too far for a field goal. But Genola is on the field, but he's the punter and the kicker.
I mean, with the wind behind us, give him a shot.
Yeah.
But we're not going to. We're going to kick it. We're going to punt.
Genola in tight right now. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw it. He throws it out to KJ Blue, and Blue's fighting for his first down. He won't get there. Down to the 35-yard line.
I think, well.
Genola, a former quarterback in his own right.
He was. A little PJHS quarterback, and then played 9th grade.
I thought we were going to show enough pull a double pass on that. That would have been sweet, wouldn't it?
I think
he ran that backside.
Yeah. I think he moved up too quick.
Yeah.
And then I think they realized that, wait, the punter's only back 6 yards.
Something's up. Well, 1st and 10 now for the Wildcats from their own 36-yard line. 4:34 to play in the second quarter.
I would have to say, to this point, the defense has played fairly solid.
I would think they've been pretty good. Hard to do much better than 0.
Yep. If you know calculus, it can never get less than 0. Can it?
Is that calculus?
Is that calculus?
I think it could be. Could be.
Oh.
I think you're right. I think it is calculus.
I don't know. You're the math guy.
I know.
I'm the PE guy.
Even you know it's calculus.
Well, I just know that because the oncologist told me, or the urologist.
Dotson from the shotgun. Play action. In some trouble. He is going down in the backfield once again. The Lions defense swarms in the backfield led by Jamari Reed.
Yes, sir. Great job right there. Callahan Minor had him in his grasp and let him out, but allowed Jamari Reed to come up there and finish him off.
Well, his play fake didn't fool any of the 4 down linemen because they immediately went to the quarterback.
Yeah. Second down now, 13 for the Wildcats back at their own 33-yard line. Clock on the roll, under 4 minutes to play now in the second quarter. Lions up 20-0.
They're going to have a timeout.
And we've got a timeout on the field. We'll take a 1-minute break. Lions football continues after these words.
What's behind the CA?
A world full of opportunities.
Where are you now? Where are you going?
Where do you want to be?
These are all important in determining your path in life.
More importantly, why be ordinary
when you can be extraordinary?
At Central Alabama Community College, you can be anything you wish to be.
Don't put your future on hold and don't settle for less than excellence.
We are Central Alabama Community College.
Central to you.
Central to your success.
For well over 50 years, the River region has depended on Arrow Pest Control, which has grown to be one of the largest and most respected pest control science leaders in the area. Pest control is a science that eliminates pests that invade and potentially damage your property. They use only the top-rated pest control products, including the Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System. Arrow Pest Control was built on customer service and satisfaction, and that's still #1 today. Call us, 334-365-4610, and find out about mosquito control. Arrow, your best shot for pest control.
Second down and 13 now for the Wildcats, coming out of the timeout from their own 33-yard line. Dotson on the give to Jackson. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, and he is pushed back. No gain on the play. The Lions defense getting stronger as the game goes on here.
Who was it, Chip?
40. The initial hit was number
Jahari
40.
Scott.
Jahari Scott.
It'll be third down and 12. As we approach 3 minutes to play here in the opening half. Stay tuned at halftime. The Marcus Jackson Halftime Extravaganza comes your way with Representative Kelvin Lawrence. You won't want to miss the things going on with the Representative Lawrence and the things he's doing for our community. Grateful to have him on at halftime and grateful for all the things he does for us in the city of Prattville.
You know, Jamari Reed, as a 7th and 8th grader at the junior high, I don't think he ever said more than 2 words the whole time he was there.
Here's Dotson on third down, wants to throw, looking downfield, under some pressure, stepping out of it now. Still direct traffic, throws it up along the Tuscaloosa boundary, and it is incomplete, out of bounds.
Could have been a flag over there.
That's Chris Clary on the coverage. Yeah. He's done a good job tonight on coverage.
Yes, he has. And it's fourth down in a punting situation once again for those Wildcats from Northport.
But I think like the only words that I ever heard Jahari say was, "Yes, sir."
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's all that needs to be said.
Yes, sir. Because, like, now Marcus, he didn't talk a lot, did he, Marcus? Jahari Reed. Like, nothing. Like, just all these kids, I mean, they were just good kids.
Taylor set the punt away for the Wildcats back at his own 20. KJ Blue hanging out around his own 35. Now they're going to bring him up some. 2:51 to play before halftime. And this punt is away.
Golly, what a punt. It's the wind.
Good night.
It takes a Prattville kick back at the 26-yard line and out of bounds at the 27.
He sure did.
He was sandbagging in warm-ups, guys.
Yeah, he did.
Well, either that or somebody else was kicking in warm-ups, and they went, "Hey, you're fired. We're going to let this other guy kick."
You know
I'm
where
not
else you can get
watching anymore.
sandbags?
Where
You can get
can you get
sandbags
sandbags?
at Prattville Farm Center.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that?
All kinds of stuff. Bud and Lindsey Bounds are the new owners, and we're so thankful there for community support. I know Chip loves Bud. He gets choked up, can't even say anything about him. But Prattville Farm Center and Mama's Produce on South Memorial Drive in Prattville, Prattville Farm Center.
And if you're not following them on social media, you're missing out on a lot.
Hilarious.
Another high snap.
Pulls on the high snap. He's rolling to that far side. It's an option pitch, and it is belted behind the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet, though, shaking it off on his feet across the 30-yard line to the 31. And out of bounds. KJ Blue. He took a shot, but he kept his feet somehow.
We don't get that snap down. It's going to go over his head in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have? They don't have a nose guard in front of him, do they, Chip? I mean, aren't they like a 2 and a 3 up there, or a shade in a 3?
Yeah, now they got 9 and well, no, he's shading.
2nd and 6 now. Rigdon gives to Blackman this time. He's up the middle. He's got room across the 35. First down to the 37.
99 that might be the reason for the high snaps.
You know, you usually got to start thinking about Tristan Blackman being a junior. And what is he, 6'2", 190?
Yeah.
That dude puts on 10, 15 pounds. He might be one of your top running backs in the state next year.
I mean, you're looking at Christian Alexander, Tristan Blackman, Landon Smith.
Rigdon on 1st and 10, rolls to the far side, and now fires. This ball is in and out of the hands of Eamon. Well covered by the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats, coming across the middle.
It was a great throw, but just number 4 for Tuscaloosa County made a heck of a play, but he put it right there where he's supposed to.
Tanner's a sophomore. Donovan Brown is a junior.
Number 4 is Cam Hood. Name might sound familiar.
Son of Roderick Hood.
Yes,
yeah.
Trader. 2nd and 10 they go. The Lions from our own 38-yard line. 2:14 to play here in the 2nd quarter. Tuscaloosa County trails our Lions 20-0 on homecoming night. Rigdon pulls down the high snap and gives it up to Blackman. Blackman skirting around trying to find some room. He'll get across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
About 2 or 3 short.
Yep, it'll be 3rd down and about 3 from our 46-yard line.
Here we go into the 2-minute offense.
Minute 51, clock on the move. Approaching halftime, Lions up 20-0.
Something going on at halftime tonight, isn't it?
Well, something. Your favorite halftime of the year, Donnie.
Yeah, you're usually down there.
Thank goodness I'm not down there.
Rigdon loads up the shotgun once again. And it's an inside gift to Blackman. Cuts it back across the seam, across the 50. First down into Tuscaloosa County territory to the 48-yard line.
You know who he reminds me of? Tristan Blackman.
Who?
Marcus Allen. He
Steady.
runs just like him, man. Slasher.
I was thinking Air Parsege.
I thought I was going to say, never mind.
Johnny Musso.
I thought I was going to say Flournoy.
Oh, somebody called a timeout. I missed it.
Yeah. Larry Puckett Tire Engineers, a great sponsor of the program. Save money and most importantly, save time when you need tires and an express oil change. Discount prices and tires for all makes and models at Larry Puckett Tire Engineers and Larry Puckett Express Oil Change. No appointment. You just walk right in. And here's a PSA for you folks in Prattville and Watauga County. The Watauga Christmas Team announces its registration dates for this year. The Watauga County Christmas Team is a 501c3 organization providing assistance for needy families in Watauga County at Christmas time. This is their 39th year doing this. Registration dates can be found throughout the city, the county, at post offices, senior centers, the mayor's office, and city halls. For more information or to volunteer, call Bill Strawn at 334-558-3223. That's Bill Strawn, the Watauga County Christmas Team, 334-558-3223.
And that's a great thing they do, man. That helps out a lot of needy families around Christmas time.
No doubt.
Great job by Bill Strawn and that group of folks.
1st and 10, Prattville from the Tuscaloosa County 48. Rigdon wants to throw. Throws it up short. He's got Seegers out there. Seegers puts his head down across the 41 to the 40-yard line and out of bounds along the Prattville boundary. And he's feeling good about that one.
Yeah, he is.
Seegers was 44 last year. That's what's been throwing me off. Yep. Wasn't he 44?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Why did he change, man?
Because he wanted to be a single digit.
Because he wants Cam's number.
He wanted to be number 8, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
So sat with Colin last night at the coaches show while Gavin was up there getting his award. Colin's another one of those great kids.
2nd down and 3 now. High snap again. Rigdon's got to jump to pull it down, but he gives it up to Blackman. And Blackman skirts ahead for a first down up the gut to the 35-yard line. You got to figure that snap out, guys.
Yeah. I don't know. I think 99 has a lot to do with that high snap, but he's not in there right now.
Well, Gavin is getting a quad workout, having to jump to pull those balls down. Under a minute to play here in the opening half. Lions 20, Tuscaloosa County 0. Lions 1st and 10 from the TC 35-yard line. Rigdon from the shotgun. Play action, looking downfield now, firing toward the end zone. He's got a man down there. It's Seegers, can't pull it down at the 7-yard line. That's about the 3rd deep drop tonight, fellas.
Oh, man. Take back all the good things I said about you now, Colin.
But he did stop the clock with 38 seconds.
He did.
Maybe that was his intention all along.
And he'll Yeah.
Let's pause 10 seconds real quick for station identification.
DXX, Selma Prattville, home of Larry Puckett Chevrolet. For the customers, do the talking.
Dixie Country.
2nd and 10, Rigdon, 4 receivers in the set. Gives it up to Blackman again. He's got room up the middle, across the 30. He's still on his feet, dragging tacklers across the 20. Puts his head down, still going across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10, Prattville in the Tuscaloosa County red zone. 27 seconds. Clock stops momentarily to reset the chains.
Man, that's just some hard running.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Prattville takes a timeout, and we'll keep it right here. The Coach J.B. Wallace Show happens on Thursdays at 5 p.m. at El Patron Mexican Grill with host Chris Britton, the legendary Chris Britton.
Yep.
That's where we announce the Buffalo Rock Pepsi Player of the Game from the previous week. So come on out and see us Thursday nights at 5 at El Patron, and tonight after the football
we'll
game.
be there. So everybody, that we see normally, come on out.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing Jonathan Ferris there tonight.
Yep. I think he said he got off work at 7.
Yeah.
So he's going to go on over there and get us a table.
Yeah, he probably will.
And be ready to go.
Now, you talking about a good dude, man.
Oh, it's classy,
Jonathan
dude.
Ferris is full 100% Prattville
He's
Lion.
all Prattville Lions. And I'm going to tell you right now, Donnie Burnett will have a stack of 8.5 by 11 black and white glossies tonight. Bring your own Sharpie. He'll sign it for you. No charge tonight for that, right?
No charge.
They could buy your meal.
I left him in the truck.
Oh, well, that's good.
And I rode with Milzer because we left at 2:17 this afternoon.
Man, you can't have nothing. Coming out of the timeout, 1st and 10 Lions from the 19. Trying to add on to this 20-0 lead before half. Rigdon dropping back to pass, in some trouble. Lots of pressure, throws it up, and is still caught and spins away at the 15-yard line and down right there.
I thought it was too, and that would have been 6 the other way.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Prattville calls another timeout with 17 seconds to play.
Oh.
And take it down to the 16-yard line.
We got lucky that time. All right, so it's what, 2nd or 3rd?
We did get lucky, Donnie, but you know who else is lucky?
Chip Powell.
Well, no, all of us. No. All of us in Prattville are lucky. We're lucky to have a premier jeweler that is locally owned with over 50 top name brands. I'm talking about Brian. Yes. Yeah. Brian Jewelers. They specialize in custom jewelry design and repair. You shop where we shop. Brian Jewelers at 1778 East Main Street in Prattville. And boy, can they ever repair jewelry. Size your rings. Your ring not sized right. Your finger got fat. Your finger got skinny. They'll fix it for you. Take it on in.
They can also fix that family heirloom necklace that's been handed down from 4 generations that somehow or another broke.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. They put it back together good as new. Lee never knew that I knocked that picture off. They had all.
She knows now.
Great-grandmother, grandmother, mother, Lee, Aaron. I mean, it was great.
Brian Jewelers.
They did a jam-up job on that.
17 seconds to play here before halftime. Prattville 20, Tuscaloosa County 0. Prattville 2nd and 7 from the Tuscaloosa County 16-yard line as we resume play from the second time out of the half for Prattville. Rigdon from the shotgun, drops back to pass, lots of protection, throws to the end zone, got a man down there, is over the head of KJ, looking for him at the pylon, and incomplete it goes. And it's 3rd down.
Looks like we have a score.
Yeah, we do.
We have a score in Birmingham.
7-0 over Hoover.
Does any particular time of the game?
It is a little bit of time left in 1 quarter.
In a quarter.
Yeah.
I think it's still 2nd quarter.
I mean, I'm looking at our broadcast here, and I'm looking at their broadcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we tell you give you the time, the score.
And there's nothing on here.
It's ridiculous.
Just all that advertising money.
Rigdon wants to throw from the 16, throws to the other pylon, incomplete. Looking for Bowman, couldn't quite connect, and it's 4th down. Paxton Genola now coming on. This will be a field goal attempt for Paxton. This will be a 33-yard field goal attempt from the far hash mark with 7 seconds to play before the half. Lines up 20-0. Paxton trying to add 3 more. Bryson Thomas, freshman long snapper on. I learned a lot about Bryson Thomas in his long snapping. He's been snapping since he was about 4.
Yep.
Now Tuscaloosa County is going to call a timeout.
B snapped for the Cats last year.
Yeah.
Extra points and field goals. and punts, I believe, while playing corner.
Not a lot of corners.
Not a lot of. Hey, how about this though? Ask me who the snapper is for extra points this year.
Who is the snapper for extra points this year?
This year,
C.J. Brown, the starting running back.
Get out of town.
There you go.
You know, we were like, who is the best? And he's like, Coach, I can do it. And I was like, C.J., you're gonna. And he goes, no, really. Let me. And I was like, go ahead. He just popped it back there and like,
he's Booby Miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
He everything but sell popcorn.
Did Booby Miles ever recover from that knee injury?
He never did. I think he ended up on a sanitation crew in Permian. That's true. Great guy, though. Great story.
Yeah.
Kick is up from Genola. It's got the distance, and it is good.
Good, yeah.
Good. 2 seconds to play before the half, and Genola punches it through.
Wow.
23-0 your score. Lines extend over the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats.
Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa 7, Hoover 0, second quarter. That's all you got.
I think you mean Hewitt-Trussville.
Hewitt-Trussville. Did I say Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa?
You did. They were smoked by.
They got smoked by
the Vestavia Bougie Rebels today.
That's right.
So right now, looking at our region, you'd have to say Hoover, Hewitt-Trussville, Thompson, and us are kind of favored there to finish in those four, you know. So we'll see how things go. But
one would think, if you're watching the NFHS Network right now, you'll see a glare. You can actually see our camera video in the game if you're watching. That's because we're having the video through the glass on account of the rain, and the officials in here have the light on. So, yeah, you can see Oliver actually videoing. If he's back there, go stand behind there, Oliver. Let him see you.
Let him see your hair.
See? That's not Robert Strickland. That's Oliver Osborne back there.
There he is, waving to the camera.
Waving to the camera. Yeah. That's the best we could do, folks. Look, it's not a perfect operation, but it is our operation, and we love it. 2 seconds to play before the half. Prattville on top, 23-0 over the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. A one-sided affair, to say the least, so far on this homecoming night. We're getting reports that it's raining hard in Prattville, but it's currently dry here in Wetumpka. Hopefully it stays that way.
So, Will, are you going to squib this, or are you going to tell him kick it in the end zone?
I'm going to kick it in the end zone.
I'm going to squib it so the clock starts clicking, and we're not going to give him a chance to throw one play. So let's see what happens.
It's a bold strategy, Donnie.
Or onside kick it, and then that way you won't get a return, and then your play can end.
Yeah, now that's a better play. Genola kicks away, and he kicks it deep. Oh, they listened to me after all. Into the end zone. 7 yards deep in the end zone.
Now you have 2 seconds on the clock. Now they get to run one play.
Based on the defensive track record right now, I like our odds. They haven't shown a propensity to go 80
so now,
just yet.
Yes.
No, they haven't. So now if you're Tuscaloosa, do you just hit a knee? Do you hit a knee and go in because you're going to get the ball to start second half, or do you risk throwing a pass and it get picked off and Prattville runs it in for a touchdown?
I'd probably take a knee right here if I was.
All these things that you got to make these decisions before they ever happen.
That's right.
That's why coaching's so much fun. But you know what? They're lining up in trips, and looks like they fixing to take a shot at it.
Carter Dotson spreads it out wide for one more shot at the apple here in the first half of play.
Prattville in their prevent. Everybody's deep.
And waiting for the snap. Play clock down to 0. And Carter Dotson just going to keep this one. Across the 30, 35, 40, and he is finally wrestled down at the 48-yard line, and that is the half. Your halftime score, Prattville 23, Tuscaloosa County 0. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, halftime festivities including the band, the Marcus Jackson Halftime Extravaganza with special guest Kelvin Lawrence, all for you. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Prattville Lions Football.
Hi, guys. Blaine Cockrell here, managing partner, Prattville, Alabama's Texas Roadhouse. Proud sponsor of Prattville Athletics. Want to bring y'all in here and show y'all some legendary food and legendary service.
Hey, this is Chris Manchet with the Hugh Magoo's here in Prattville, Alabama. We're excited to be a corporate sponsor with Prattville High School Athletic Team. Hope you guys have a fantastic year, and we're excited to see you come out in the restaurant and come see what we're all about.
Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish. Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish.
I only use U.S. farm-raised catfish.
We've been selling U.S. farm-raised catfish since 1978.
They do have a choice for a good, wholesome, safe fish. We know it's a good product.
Ask for U.S. farm-raised catfish, only the finest, freshest, tastiest. You can taste the difference.
From our farm to your table, your family deserves the best. U.S. farm-raised catfish.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
See the Bates family, Jared, Barbara, or Mickey at Clinton Tractor.
Think local. Think of all the skill and talent found right here in our community. Hands that build, hands that feed, teach, protect, and hands that heal. Guardian Credit Union reaches out to people just like you. Handling loans for new cars, opening doors to new homes, saying yes to fun and adventure. When you need a strong, steady financial hand, think local.
Welcome back to Wetumpka Stadium here in Wetumpka, Alabama. Prattville leading 23-0 over Tuscaloosa County at halftime. And now I'm going to turn it over to Marcus Jackson for the Marcus Jackson halftime extravaganza and his special guest, Representative Kelvin Lawrence. Take it away, Marcus.
Milzer, thank you, sir. I don't know if we're going to have to come up with something a little bit better than extravaganza. Maybe we need to do a poll with the listeners. Do we want to go with extravaganza?
What about pandemonium?
I don't know about that one.
What about throwdown? How about the Marcus Jackson throwdown?
Hey, we're going to let the listeners help us out here. All right. We got State Representative, District 69, State Representative Kelvin Lawrence with us tonight. Representative, thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me. It's a great night for some football, although it's a little cloudy outside, but I think the rain is going to hold over till the game is over.
Hey, I'm going to cross my fingers. I tell you what, the weather is feeling good. It feels like football weather, and the Lions are up right now, so we're pretty excited about where we're headed right now. Representative Lawrence, actually, you became the representative for the city of Prattville back in 2022?
2022, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. So now that you've, do you mind sharing with the listeners what areas of Prattville and Otago County that you now cover?
So yes, everything west of Highway 31 all the way up to the high school. So if it's the downtown area in Prattville, all the way to hospital, all the way out to Otagoville to Dallas County is where I.
He left me out, Mark.
He missed Booth?
Booth, Alabama. Oh,
man.
Absolutely, Booth. Don't forget Booth, Alabama. That's way up a little north, but my district actually goes all the way up to the Chilton County line. It's a big district, and it encompasses the majority of Otago County, all of Lowndes, majority of Wilcox, and parts of Montgomery County. So it keeps me pretty spread out.
Yes, sir. Now, I know when you were on the ballot and redistricting, once it was completed, a lot of people didn't realize that you've been a part of our community actually for a while.
Absolutely.
You've had two sons that played for the Lions, Deontay Lawson. Everybody knows him as D-Law. He was a linebacker, DB, running back, safety, Mr. Everything, a part of that.
That's right. That was
2012 Superclass. And then
the last championship.
The last championship.
That's right.
And your son, KJ, was a linebacker. I think he graduated,
2016. He was on the 2015 run-up team.
Okay,
he was
that's
on the
right.
2015 run-up team. That's right.
The first year of 7A?
Actually, absolutely, yeah. I've been kind of a part of the Prattville community probably now since 2010 and 11. I've been representing parts of the community as a state representative since originally for 10 years now, since 2014.
Oh, wow.
I had most of the western parts of the county, and with the redistricting, they brought me into the city of Prattville. So it's been a great opportunity. I'm getting to know the people in the city of Prattville and hearing their concerns and trying to mix their concerns with the rest of the district and come out with a great legislative plan that we can move the community forward. Because my district is very vast. It goes all the way from the medium income in Ottawa County is upward of $50,000 to the medium household income in Lowndes and Wilcox County is about $22,000. So I have a very, very diverse district. But we're working together with the people of the district through civic organizations, churches, county commissions, community centers, as well as school boards of education to see what we can come up with plans that will benefit the whole community as a whole.
Now, how has the Prattville community welcomed you since you've been here?
It's been a warm welcome. I tell you, I don't mind meeting new people and seeing friendly faces, and I've just had overwhelming support from the Prattville community in terms of welcoming me into the community, making me feel like, hey, I'm a part of the community. And so I try to reciprocate that by coming out to events like this, high school football. It's just a perfect way to get the community involved. And I think things like this will just kind of galvanize the community, especially in times of need and when we can all come together.
Now, you've had an opportunity. You're working now with State Senator Clyde Chambliss, Representative Lawrence, Representative Van Smith. How's that been?
Well, I tell you what, those three guys, they're a great group of guys, and Clyde is just awesome. I tell you, I wouldn't want to work with any other guys. We don't always agree on things, but those things that we disagree on, we don't let those affect the things that we can work together on. So they've been a breath of fresh air, and we're looking forward to continuing working with them. We've been able to do some great things for the school system.
Yes, sir.
Here in Ottawa County, and we're hoping that with that can continue with the ad valorem tax that's going to be on the ballot here. And let me say this to the people. When I first got introduced to the Prattville community, it was kind of had the mantra of the preferred community.
Yes, sir.
And we want Prattville to get back to that mantra.
Yes,
being
sir.
the preferred community where people want to come to Prattville. People want to be a part of Ottawa County school system. They want to be a part of Prattville athletics. And I think helping to continue to find funding and get funding for this school system, I think it's going to be a great thing, and we're looking forward to doing what we can to help.
Now, have you started partnering with the superintendent and some of their officials as far as trying to educate the community on this ad valorem moving forward?
Yeah, we're going to be a part of, I think he's going to be kind of going into different town hall parts of the community, different town halls, and the legislative delegation is going to be a part of some of those events as well, trying to make sure that we educate the community on what the tax is for and what it's going to do and how it's going to affect the community and how the community is going to see benefits from this particular piece of legislation.
Yes, sir. And I know, speaking of your involvement in the community thus far, I know that we've been appreciative for some of the things that you've done thus far for us over at Prattville Junior High School. I know last year, Mr. Jackson and I, Ms. Lawrence, we had an opportunity to meet with you and one of the senators over there to help get some funding for the media center at
That's
the
right.
Junior High.
It's just just different little things like that. And what we ask, individuals or civic organizations, if is there a need in the community that we may not know about, kind of reach out to your local city council, elected official, and your state legislative delegation to make us aware of those needs, so we can make sure we try to do what we can to try to fill those needs and find the funding that we can find to help fill the gap for those needs. Because like I said, we were able to get some funding for the media center at Prattville Junior High, and this will be a center that can be used throughout the community, where you can have community events and community meetings. So it's just not going to be relegated to those people that work for the Board of Education. It's going to be a community-led event, and so we're just looking forward to that getting off the ground. And we got some other things that are coming forward here in the next legislative session.
Okay, and I know you've made some generous donations to Prattville Junior High School, to the Prattville High School. I know over the years you've donated significant amounts to the football program. I know last year baseball you donated.
Yeah, I'm a real big proponent of athletics. Although I'm not very athletic, I did play basketball in high school. I guess my kids kind of got all of those traits from me. But yeah, I look forward to every year giving some type of monetary contribution to the athletic program here at Prattville High School, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, and now we even have girls flag football that we're going to try to give some funding to them as well. So we're just really looking forward. I think Watauga County School System and Prattville High School Athletic Department is moving in the right direction, and we want to keep the momentum going as we try to continue what we're doing here in Watauga County.
Yes, sir. Like I said, you've been a breath of fresh air for us at the junior high and helping us and helping Prattville High School, and I know that everyone has been very appreciative of your contributions and your willingness to come out, because I know I've called you and Senator Chambliss out on various concerns throughout the community and even with the schools, and you guys have shown up every time, and that's been very.
Most of the time is if my schedule permits, I'm going to be there. I tell everybody in my district I have 4 different counties, so that means I have 4 different county commissions, 4 different school boards, and several different municipalities in my district. And so I try to make sure I don't put one above the other, but I try to share my time with each community that I represent and make sure that I'm adhering to their needs and making sure that I'm a listening ear and not just listen to what they have to say, but take those concerns back to the legislature and try to address them in any way that I can moving forward.
Now, what are some of the top priorities for this upcoming legislative session that you guys, that you in particular, plan to bring to the table?
Well, last year I sponsored a piece of legislation. It's called the Alabama Pathways Act, and this is a piece of legislation that's designed to create a curriculum for high school students that doesn't necessarily want to go to college.
Okay.
Prattville is a very military-friendly community, and so if you have that student that's in the 8th and 9th grade and already have their mind made up in terms of not wanting to go to college, maybe military is their path, this curriculum or this pathway will actually designate or set out a course of them just going to the military. You see what I'm saying? Where I think right now you have to have 4 maths and 4 sciences and something like that. But this curriculum actually will only require, if a student say they want to go to military, they only have to require 2 maths and 2 sciences.
Okay.
And so, if we have students that don't want to go to trade school, so that is going to create another pathway, and I think it's going to be good for economic development. Because now students can come out of high school with a 2-year college degree, in welding or electrician and making a pretty good, decent living here in the river region. And so that's what we want to try to continue to try to find funding to implement that program.
Yes, sir.
And make sure we kind of prop it up and let people know about those type of things. Also, we're going to continue to work with Superintendent Wolfen to make sure we secure all the funding we can for Watauga County school system. Right now, the school system is only operating off of the 10 meals that's mandated by the state.
Yes, sir.
And so that was good back in 1975 and 1980 and 1990. But with all the inflation and the cost of living and everything has gone up, we really need to try to secure some additional funding for Watauga County and City of Prattville to continue to keep it as the preferred community.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's important. That's important.
Very important.
Now, what are some of your other plans or initiatives that you may have in place for as far as your district moving forward? Do you have anything laid out?
So right now we're just we got some things in the work. Like I said, my district is very vast, but if you look at it in Otago County, if you just split Otago County, the Independence and the Booth and Otagoville, we want to address some concerns in those areas. Economic development is a big part of how communities thrive and how they operate. And so we want to look at some opportunities where we can bring some type of economic development in those areas. You know, we may not be able to get the big Hyundai motor manufacturing plants in those areas, but do something to try to promote small businesses and stuff like that to try to bring something to those areas, to keep those people from having to travel so far to get the basic necessities that they need.
Hey, we're going to take a little break right here. I'm going to try to catch the announcement for the homecoming queen here because it's a pretty big deal for that young lady. So let's see if we can get it up.
The 2024 homecoming king is Hunter Barnett. And your 2024 homecoming queen is
Now, one of the hot topics, one of the hot topics that's been brewing across the state of Alabama the last few years is this lottery. Do you think, that's going to come back up this go around, and do you think there's a chance that it may possibly come to fruition in the state?
Well, I'll just tell you this. I've been in the legislature since 2014, and we've had some form of a lottery or gaming legislation every year.
Okay.
And so I don't see anything any different this year. Last year, we was as close as we've ever been to the finish line in terms of a lottery and a gaming package, putting it to the people for a vote here. But we fell short of one vote in the Senate.
Wow.
And so with that event, something happened that never happened, where we had the person that actually sponsored the legislation voted against the legislation. And so, but hopefully this year we can put that on the ballot for the people to vote. For the people to vote, whether you're for gambling or you're not for gambling, I think it's up to the people of the state of Alabama to choose whether they want to have gambling in the state. It's not up to the legislative body to actually push it or fight against it. I think it's our job to put it to the people, let the people vote it, and settle it once and for all here in the state. If they voted up, that's fine. If they voted down, let's move on to something else to try to find out some other revenue source here for the state of Alabama moving forward. But I do think lottery will be a part of the legislative agenda moving forward this year.
Well, that's State Representative Kelvin Lawrence that spent the halftime with us. We appreciate your time, Representative, and thank you for all that you've done for the city of Prattville, for our schools, and our community. Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're at halftime here. Prattville leading 23-0 over Tuscaloosa County. When we come back, we're going to get ready for second half action here. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Tyson Chrisman with Elite Rehab Solutions here in Prattville. We are proud to be the preferred and trusted therapy partner for the Prattville High School Lions and staff. We look forward to a great season. Go Lions!
The folks at Jones Drug are proud to say they're locally owned and a family-owned pharmacy, and no one cares for you more than your neighbors at Jones Drug. Buying local from Jones Drug means your money stays in your community, making local organizations even stronger.
Hey folks, this is James Jones, owner and pharmacist of Jones Drugs in Prattville, Millbrook, Greenville, Montgomery. Since 1996, the Jones family has been proud to serve the area and has always taken pride in service to our customers. Come let us show you how we can be your health partner and not just a pill store.
You know why I purchased my vehicles from Larry Puckett Chevrolet?
Hi, I'm Greg Pouncey. I've been with Larry Puckett Chevrolet for 20 years.
I'm Kurt Mills. I'm the General Sales Manager, and I've been with Larry Puckett Chevrolet for 34 years.
I'm Lewis Mills. I'm the Service Manager at Larry Puckett Chevrolet, and I've been here for 35 years.
Well, that's why. Unlike other dealers, I know they will be there when I need them. At Larry Puckett Chevrolet, they let the customers do the talking.
It's a long pass down the amazing aisles at Prattville Pickers. It's a great catch on thousands of incredible treasures. It's the biggest lineup of rustic wood furniture at the Depot Furniture Gallery. It's the national champion of antiques, collectibles, treasures. The Depot Furniture Gallery at Prattville Pickers. A winning combination for home, lifestyle, and recreation. Don't let the game clock run out before you make a winning catch at Prattville Pickers. Highway 82 West. Shop PrattvillePickers.com and Facebook.
Chip Powell here with Lewis Mills, Service Manager of Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers. Lewis, talk to us about your Express Oil Change.
Well, our Express Oil Change, we have a full-line mechanical shop. We do 10-minute oil changes, and we are a full-fledged tire shop. We're a direct dealer with Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and Yokohama.
When you need service, your oil change and tires, come here at Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Express Oil Change and Tires Engineer.
Where the customers do the talking.
Dixie Country.
Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. Wow. Wow. Welcome back to Wetumpka Municipal Stadium. Halftime right now. We just announced the homecoming queen, and Chip Powell has brought in the snacks for halftime. I appreciate you doing that.
I got Keebler Chips Deluxe
got
with
the
M&Ms.
Yeah.
I got the sweet and salty nut mix. and I got some peanuts.
Mills can eat the peanuts.
Here you go, Mills. Man.
I don't have anything to drink. I can't eat the peanuts.
I got some leftover Coke.
Mills, eat the nuts like we ask you to.
I ate another pork chop.
I would have liked to eat some Texas Roadhouse, but.
I ate 2 pork chops. And guess who I saw over there? Kyle Glover's here.
Really?
Yes, he's
he
here.
is here with his heart pillow. Look great, man.
I texted him this afternoon the link to the YouTube broadcast so he could watch. He said, I'm going to be there. I said, what? He said, yep, I'm going to be there in the.
For those of y'all that don't know, Kyle Glover, a member of the Target County Board of Education, underwent quintuple bypass surgery just this past weekend.
Like, he went to check into the hospital, and they said, you got to have surgery now. That type thing.
He thought he was getting stents, and it turned into quintuple.
5 bypasses.
That's tough, but hey, man, the guy's here. Looks good. He ate a pork chop, too, man.
But, man, you're talking about modern medicine.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for it because you won't find anybody that fights for the school system like Kyle Glover.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
look at what I got you, Donnie.
Glad he's on the mend.
And this, look, and this. Wow. All this stuff, man.
You had French fries? Are you going to have third dinner tonight?
Are we on the air?
Yes.
Guys, 23-zip halftime score. Lions on homecoming night up over Tuscaloosa County, and it's been all Prattville. Tuscaloosa County, I'm not sure they've crossed the 50. And if they have, it was briefly.
You know, the sad part about tonight is Donnie did not interview the homecoming queen. You did that for 35 straight years.
Yeah.
I think.
Interviewed the homecoming queen. But since he refuses to go to that sideline anymore.
Yeah.
35 years?
Somewhere around there.
No, you're grossly exaggerating, Chip. It's only been 31.
That's better. Well,
but it was one of the reasons you wanted to win queen. To be the queen, they knew it was coming.
They're going to get to talk to coach.
I remember that one of the last times I did it, the sponsors and those photographers were so mean to me.
I remember that.
Because I wanted to interview her, and they were like, "You've got to get out of the way." And I was like,
I do not.
You don't know who I am.
You must not know about me.
I had the binoculars on, and I saw the tears flowing.
And so it hurt me so much. I'm just going to eat another cookie, and I'll be okay.
Those are Keebler.
And you know it always ends well when you tell a person with authority, you know who I am?
Yeah.
Paxton Janola set to kick off.
Who I am.
Janola kicks it away to start, and it's going to be a short pooch kick. It's on the ground at the 30-yard line. Prattville's got a chance to get on it. And Tuscaloosa County jumps on it at the 28-yard line. That's a little taste of their own medicine, what everybody's been giving us.
Man, that was a casual pickup, wasn't it? Like, they were right on my throat, and I'm just going to casually pick this
go
up.
down and spear it with one hand.
Yeah.
Like, I think he thought it was going to bounce, and then because that's what got us on the short pooch last week. We went down to field it, and it bounced up and hit him in the face.
That's the last place you want to get hit with a football.
Is in the face.
You never get a good bounce off the face mask.
Or the back of the helmet, because that means you're not looking.
First and 10, Tuscaloosa County as we begin the third quarter of play. From their own 28-yard line, Carter, Dotson, and 4 receivers in the formation here. And here is a give to K.J. Jackson. And he is hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped right there for no gain. Maybe actually a loss of a yard, maybe a half-yard gain.
I think there was actually 10 Lions on the tackle.
Yeah, the only one that wasn't was the one that went with the guy in motion.
Yeah.
Second down and a long 9 for the Wildcats, just inside, I should say. Their own 30-yard line. Carter Dotson with trips to the far side again.
We're playing the third down bell on second down.
Yes, we are.
We play it all the time now. Dotson wants to throw, has it intercepted at the 35-yard line. Back to the 20. Cuts it back to the 15 and stays on his feet to the 16, 12-yard line.
Stay outside.
I know. If he goes outside, he scores. That's Trey Rollinson.
Trey Rollinson on the interception, and the Lions back in the Tuscaloosa County red zone, 1st and 10.
He is going to be so mad at himself when he watches film tomorrow.
So much space to the outside.
Stay to the left.
You know what? When DB's intercepted, they're not looking to go all the way. They're looking to get away from the closest guy to them.
Just going to hit him?
Yeah. They don't want to get hit. So that was his thinking there.
1st and 10 Lions from the Tuscaloosa County 13-yard line. Rigdon from the shotgun. On the give to Blackman. Cuts to the outside. Trips up his own self at the 6-yard line.
The turf monster got him.
Yeah.
He was going to score, but the carpet monster got him.
So,
Man, does that guy look like Marcus Allen or what?
He really does.
I thought it was Marcus there for a second.
2nd and 2, Lions from the 5-yard line of Tuscaloosa trying to go back in the end zone. Rigdon from the shotgun. Blackman right behind him. High snap goes back to the 25-yard line, cruising around about the 30, and Blackman has to fall on it back at the 36-yard line.
I told y'all that was going to happen before the night.
It finally happened.
Yeah, I'm going to get one cookie before you eat it all.
That was a 30-yard loss. Goodness gracious. Now it is 3rd and about 30 from the 34-yard line.
Does that go as a rushing attempt for Blackman?
Yep. He'll lose 20, 30 yards.
I would have gave it to Rigdon. You get it.
I'm not messing up my 89-yard per clip average.
Yeah. I'm not picking it up. You pick it up. But you know what?
3rd and 30 from the Tuscaloosa 34-yard line. Gavin, good snap this time. Drops back to throw. Under some pressure now. Throws to the end zone. Got a man down there. It's Blue.
Oh.
Flag's down, I believe.
Flag down in the middle of the field. That's got to be like defensive holding.
good call, Donnie.
Yep. Holding against Tuscaloosa County Bull. Rigdon missed Blue right there. He was streaking for the end zone, just overthrew him by a couple yards.
You know, that's one of those, I didn't see the flag, I didn't see the penalty, but you just got to know where that flag was thrown. That's got to be the only thing that could have been called.
Mm-hmm.
That's just coaching, years of coaching.
3rd and 20 now from the Tuscaloosa County 24-yard line.
Speaking of years of coaching, man, I got to give a shout-out to Vic. He's about to wear my battery out. What's up, Vic?
How about Tracy Mills and J.C. Mills right there? Those guys are listening and watching.
Rigdon from the shotgun trips to the far side, rolls to the near side, throws toward the end zone, and there is a incomplete pass. Rigdon hit pretty hard.
Gavin? Holy smokes.
Gavin took a shot right there.
He did.
And it's 4th down.
I do not want to be
Guys,
center.
there's 2 Keebler cookies left.
They've already had my allotment.
I'm not going to eat anymore.
Okay.
I've only had 2.
I'm going to leave it right there in front of you.
Field goal attempt here for Paxton Genola from the near hash. This will be a 41-yard attempt.
Into the wind.
Snap and hold, and the kick is up. And it has the leg, but does not have the towards.
But I think he pushed it.
He did. No good. So Tuscaloosa County dodges a bullet. 9:34 to play in the 3rd quarter. The score remains Prattville 23, Tuscaloosa County 0.
All goes back to that bad snap.
Yep.
Yep.
In a close ball game, that right there will kill you.
And close ball games are going to be in our path pretty soon. We got to get that taken care of.
We got some of those coming up quickly.
But nobody wants to correct it more than the center right now.
No.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats back at their own 20-yard line as they get their second bite at the apple this half. 23-zip, Prattville on top. Could have been more, but happy with what we have right now. But never satisfied. Carter Dotson from the shotgun once again. Receivers dot both sides of the field.
Final
Slow
score.
developing here.
Final score, Thompson 42, Oak Mountain 7.
Them boys good. Dotson gives off to Jackson. He's pulled down in the backfield for about a yard loss back to the 19-yard line.
Man, from his defensive end spot, Elijah Brown ran that down from the backside. What a great play.
That's a lot of speed for a 255-pound sophomore. 2nd down and 11 now for the Wildcats back at their own 19-yard line. Clock moving, 9 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Good guys on top on homecoming night, 23-zip. Dotson sending a man in motion to the far side. Flanking alone over there. Twins to the near, and we've got a stoppage in play. Timeout is the call. Tuscaloosa County calls a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break as well. Lions football continues right after this.
What's behind the CA?
A world full of opportunities.
Where are you now? Where are you going?
Where do you want to be?
These are all important in determining your path in life.
More importantly, why be ordinary
when you can be extraordinary?
At Central Alabama Community College, you can be anything you wish to be.
Don't put your future on hold and don't settle for less than excellence.
We are Central Alabama Community College.
Central to you.
Central to your success.
For well over 50 years, the river region has depended on Arrow Pest Control, which has grown to be one of the largest and most respected pest control science leaders in the area. Pest control is a science that eliminates pests that invade and potentially damage your property. They use only the top-rated pest control products, including the Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System. Arrow Pest Control was built on customer service and satisfaction, and that's still #1 today. Call us, 334-365-4610, and find out about mosquito control. Arrow, your best shot for pest control.
Country Club.
Welcome back to Wetumpka. 23-zip, Prattville on top of Tuscaloosa County. 3rd quarter action, 8:44 to play. 2nd and 11, County from their own 19-yard line. Empty backfield for Carter Dotson. He wants to throw. Fires complete and down immediately at the 26-yard line. Doesn't move the chains. It'll be 3rd down and about 4.
But much more manageable. Easy for me to say with a Keebler cookie in my mouth.
We're down to hard to get around.
We're down to 1 Keebler.
We got one. I wish Chip would hurry up and eat these cookies and get them out of here.
3rd and 4 for the Wildcats from their own 26. Dotson and Jackson in the backfield for the Wildcats. Dotson has the snap, gives off to Jackson. He's hit at the line and pushes his way ahead, but he will be very close.
He got it, I believe, guys.
Going to be close.
Very close to the 30-yard line, which is the line to gain. And he does indeed have a Tuscaloosa County Wildcat 1st down.
Did we ever find out who number 32 is for us at linebacker?
No, you were supposed to find out.
I think it's KJ Lawrence.
Do we have some coaches up here?
KJ? No.
Didn't he wear 32?
No, KJ's like over there.
But he wore 32.
But he did wear 32.
He did.
And talking about KJ Lawrence, man, is doing a great job as the DC at Prattville Junior High School.
And his daddy was our halftime guest.
He was.
1st and 10 Wildcats from their own 30. 7:34 to play in the 3rd quarter. Clock on the move. Prattville up big. 23-0. Dotson to throw. Fires it complete along the boundary. Complete to Kelton Norfleet at the 38-yard line and out of bounds.
Knocked out by number 14, Graham.
AJ
Braden Graham.
That's him. Yeah.
It's actually Agilon.
Okay.
2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats from their own 38. Dotson again trips over here to the far side. Fullback comes in motion and sets to the near. Waits for the snap. He's got it. And there's another give to Jackson going right up the middle.
Ball, I thought the ball came loose.
I did too.
It was a shadow or something.
Yeah.
I thought it came loose.
Like the ball's out. Nope. just kidding.
He gains a yard, shy of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and about 1.
Quick shout out to the 2 hardest working school nurses in Autauga County, Lee and Rachel, Prattville High School's nurses, listening in while they're doing some work, getting ready for the big homecoming dance.
3rd down and 1 for the Wildcats.
Where is that being handled?
From their own 39.
At Prattville High School.
Oh, okay.
I think.
And here is another gift to
lock
Jackson.
up.
Missed in the backfield, and he's got some open room across the 45 out to the 47-yard line. And a missed tackle results in a 1st down for the Wildcats.
Sam Cook on the tackle where he saves a touchdown right there.
He did.
We'll give a shout out to our boy Will Reeder listening in tonight from Birmingham. Listening in on YouTube because Dixie Country doesn't reach Birmingham.
You talking about Willie Reeder?
Well, yeah, Willie Reeder.
Oh, Willie?
Wild Willie Reeder, we used to call him. 1st and 10 Wildcats from their own 47-yard line. 6:09 to play in the 3rd quarter. Lines up 23-0, but the Wildcats on the move at the moment. Dotson on a gift to Jackson again. Jackson finding some room across the 50 to the 48-yard line. And the running game starting to open up a little for the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats.
Yeah, Sam Cook on the tackle again. What year did you say that little running back is for Tuscaloosa County?
Number 6.
What year is he?
He's a junior. KJ Jackson.
Looks like if he gets any space, he can go. He looks fast.
I tell you what else is fast. The golf carts at True Pool Trailers and Golf Carts. Justin Copeland and his crew over there, in the old Cons Western Mall on 31, have greatly expanded their top-notch trailer inventory to include golf carts, and now they can be yours. I'm telling you, beautiful golf carts. The ones with both seats face forward.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like a car basically.
Yeah.
Street legal carts off the lot at True Pool Trailers and Golf Carts. Drop by and let Justin know you appreciate his support for the Prattville Lions program. And this show, man, Justin Copeland, what a guy.
He's a guy.
He is a guy, and he sells trailers and golf carts.
You know, he played football for me back like early in my coaching career out at the academy.
And he's still...
And he still likes me.
And he's still a productive citizen.
Oh, my goodness. I think he still likes me. I don't know.
He's never told me that he likes you.
Really?
But I never asked. I just assumed. Because who doesn't like you, Coach?
I give you a list.
2nd and 5 now for the Wildcats after the timeout from our 48-yard line, midway through the third quarter. And Dotson on the little zone read gets up to Jackson, and he'll get lost behind the line of scrimmage for about a yard.
Trey Rollinson.
Nice open field heel pick by Trey Rollinson there.
Oh, yeah, Jake McConnell had one of those last week. Chip would have been so proud.
Oh, he did. I think that's where he broke his thumb.
It might have been.
Takedown, two-point takedown?
He picked the quarterback up last week.
And that's a big quarterback, too.
That was a big one.
It might be why he got his thumb messed
Big old corn-fed quarterback. 3rd and 7 from the 50 for the Wildcats. Dotson, 4 receivers, low snap, ball's on the ground, and he's going to go down in the backfield, back at the 38-yard line. Big loss.
By number 32. Come on, guys. You want me to go find out who that is?
Go ask Double Knot who that is.
Because he has made so many plays, he deserves it. I'm taking my headphones off, going to find out.
Go ask Double Knot will know who that is.
And we have seen Chip Howell for the last time this evening.
He found a way out. KJ Blue deep to receive around the 20-yard line. Taylor for the Wildcats set to punt around the 25.
Ask KJ who 32 is.
Gets off a line drive punt. KJ comes up to make the play, lets it bounce at the 15-yard line, and then gets away from it. And it takes a bounce all the way down to the 9-yard line. They're going to give it the spot at the 10, actually. So with 3:54 to play in the third quarter, your score: Prattville 23, Tuscaloosa County 0. And the Lions will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. Don't let mosquitoes ruin your outdoor fun. Let Arrow Pest Control get rid of mosquitoes on your property. Call Arrow Pest Control at 365-4610 and ask about mosquito control. For over 50 years, the best shot at pest control is Arrow Pest Control.
And Datavius Caldwell?
That's Caldwell. He's changed his number.
He was an offensive lineman last week.
Well, he was number 30. He's been number 33. Now he switched to 32.
Yep.
Here's a 1st down carry for Blackman. Loses a couple yards back to the 8. Again, they're going to give him the 9, a 1-yard loss.
That's Tay.
That's why he looks so good out there.
That's Tay.
Sophomore linebacker, 5'10", 210-pound Datavius Caldwell has switched to number 32.
Man, he's had an outstanding game, and he's a sophomore.
Yes, he is.
I don't know if you saw the text that you got from Will Reeder.
He said, "Don't call me Willie."
Please don't call me Willie.
Now that's all I want to call him.
Now you're Willie Reeder from here on out, buddy. Sorry.
Wild Willie.
Never do stuff like that.
2nd and 11 for the Lions from inside their own 10. And here's a give to Landon Smith, trying to get to the outside, trying to cut back, and he's cut down and a great open field tackle by the Tuscaloosa defender at the 11.
No doubt about that. Number 6 for Tuscaloosa County, man. Outstanding play.
The man playing both ways now. That's KJ Jackson.
Your running back. Chip just noticed that, didn't he?
I guess so, unless they got 2 6s.
3rd down and 8.
Are you sure that wasn't number 8?
3rd and 8 for the Lions now at their own 12-yard line. 2:41 to play in the third quarter. Lions on top 23-0. No scoring here in the third quarter. It's been quiet in the end zones. Lions trying to change that as Rigdon sends a man in motion, comes set to a full house backfield. He's just going to give this one up, trying to get around the edge. It's Landon Smith, cuts it back in. And he's down at the 19-yard line. Maybe a yard to a yard and a half short.
More pushing than shoving.
We are officially out of Keebler cookies.
Officially.
When I left to go check the player, came back, they were gone.
I just threw the bag away.
Oh.
You open up those
4th down and less than a yard inside the 20, and Prattville's electing to go for it here.
Sweet and salty nut.
Needing a yard. And now they're going to punt it.
Now the punt.
They tried the hard snap. TC didn't fall for it, and now Janola comes on for the punt. And we're going to have to call a timeout. We won't get it done in time.
Yeah.
Prattville calls a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break as well. Lions football continues right after these words.
Hi, guys. Blaine Cockrell here, managing partner, Prattville, Alabama's Texas Roadhouse, proud sponsor of Prattville Athletics. I want to bring y'all in here and show y'all some legendary food and legendary service.
Hey, this is Chris Shea with Hugh Magoo's here in Prattville, Alabama. We're excited to be a corporate sponsor with Prattville High School athletic team. Hope you guys have a fantastic year, and we're excited to see you come out in the restaurant and come see what we're all about.
Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish. Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish.
I only use U.S. farm-raised catfish.
We've been selling U.S. farm-raised catfish since 1978.
They do have a choice for a good, wholesome, safe fish. We know it's a good product.
Ask for U.S. farm-raised catfish, only the finest.
A car to saving for college and even starting a small business, we've got you covered. Come experience the Guardian difference and let's achieve your financial goals together. Guardian Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA.
This might be a
Janela's punt.
12-yard punt.
Janela's punt shanked out of the end zone. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats at our 34-yard line when play resumes. Prattville's defense backed up against the corner, into the corner right here. Let's see if they can respond and hold on to this shutout. 23-zip Prattville on top, but Tuscaloosa County in great position from our 34 they go.
Hewitt is giving Hoover all they want right now. Four-man shift.
Four-man shift. Dotson calls it. Splits out 2 to the far side and twin. Jackson flanks to the right, and he was looking to that side. Dotson wants to throw it. Throws across the middle. Incomplete.
Oh, wind ball.
Yep. Throwing it down the seam. Incomplete it goes. It's 2nd and 10.
How much room do you want, Chip?
Trying not to sit on that cord.
Just let him have it all.
I mean,
tight quarters here at Wetumpka Municipal Stadium, but we're grateful for the quarters.
We are. It's a little better than where we were last week.
Yep.
Way better than the
dry.
mountain conditions. And it's still no rain, just a little breeze.
A big breeze.
2nd and 10 now for the Wildcats from our 34-yard line. Dotson from the shotgun pulls it down, gives to Jackson up the middle, and he is stuffed. Boy, is he ever stuffed.
E.J. Brown.
E.J. Brown at the line of scrimmage says that's enough for you.
And Trey Rollinson came in and helped him out with that, but
Brown loses his helmet in the process. He's got to come out for a play.
Brown has had a game tonight,
yes,
too,
he
buddy.
has. He may be jockeying for the Buffalo Rock Pepsi Player of the Game since the defense is currently playing so well. Callahan Minor, another one you might want to think about.
Trey Rollinson, too, got that pick.
Alfonso Moncrief.
Yeah.
Datavius Caldwell.
Yeah.
Once we figured that out.
Once we figured out that Tay was 32.
45 seconds to play in the third quarter. Clock ticking down. 3rd and 10 Wildcats from our 34. Dotson from the shotgun. Low snap. It's on the ground. And he's going to have to fall on it. And that's a big loss for the Wildcats. That'll push them all the way back to the 39-yard line, out of field goal range, and a 4th and 14 coming up.
Man, I am just, I'm not going to say in awe, but I love to watch our defense rotate with the motion. I mean, these guys, they are flying to their spots.
Third quarter of play is complete. Your score, Prattville 23, Tuscaloosa County 0. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we will come back for the final 12 minutes. You're listening to Prattville Lions football.
You can taste the difference.
From our farm to your table.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
See the Bates family, Jared, Barbara, or Mickey at Clinton Tractor.
Think local. Think of all the skill and talent found right here in our community. Hands that build, hands that feed, teach, protect, and hands that heal. Guardian Credit Union reaches out to people just like you. Handling loans for new cars, opening doors to new homes, saying yes to fun and adventure. When you need a strong, steady financial hand, Think local. Think Guardian.
Hey, I'm Tyson Chrisman with Elite Rehab Solutions here in Prattville. We are proud to be the preferred
Here at Stanley Jensen East, I should say, Wetumpka Municipal Stadium. Our home for the 2024 football season. Thank you, City of Wetumpka, for your kindness and hospitality. We certainly do appreciate it.
Because remember when we came over here for the opening night, for the first night of the stadium, and Wetumpka scored that touchdown and black and gold lights? That's why they're just flicking the white ones.
Black lights don't do too much.
No.
4th and 15 now for the Wildcats. They're going to go for it from our 39-yard line. Dotson drops back to pass. Lions trying to apply pressure, throws it up high, in and out of the hands of the safety. Incomplete it goes, and then the Lions will take over on downs.
Very smart move not to catch that ball.
That would have been a stat INT, for his stat, not our stat.
Yeah,
so
we'd have lost about 35 yards if he'd have picked it off. So I think he caught it and threw it down.
I think so. I think you're right.
I ain't getting in trouble.
Let me tell you this. There's not a defensive back out in this country that wouldn't have intercepted that one, because they weren't thinking about 4th and 15. They were thinking pick.
Well, you know something about interceptions.
I did that, actually, and we lost like 15 yards, about the same thing.
Rigdon gives to Blackman on first down. Helmets are flying off, and it's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play.
I mean, it's like he went right. There were like 4 people there.
It's like they knew that play.
Second down and 14.
I think they figured out our signals.
Maybe.
Because if y'all haven't watched that on Netflix, it's a great show.
We got to put the vest on somebody else over there.
Right.
Connor Stallion.
2nd and 13 now for the Lions at our 36-yard line. Rigdon to throw. Quick pass out into the flat. Incomplete. A little route miscommunication there.
Yeah.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, we missed it over here. We had defensively there were 2 over 3. And one of the guys was screaming at the safety to get over there, and he just wasn't coming.
3rd and 13 now for the Lions from our own 36-yard line. 11:09 to play in the game. 23-zip your score. Lions over the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. And they blow the play back in, and we are back underway. Play clock down to 15. Everybody's getting all set up here. Rigdon will line up in the shotgun. 2 receivers, 2 running backs flanked to the right. And here's a give to KJ. Gavin keeps it.
Yeah.
Up the middle, across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Back in between the chains, and it's 4th down. 4th and 9. And clearly the Lions are going to punt this one away. Boy, after the first 2 drives of this game, the Lions go up 14-zip. Not much has happened on offense. However, the defense continues to pitch a shutout.
Who is 28 for us? It says Will Daniels. It says on defense.
Janola punts this one away. Line drive, wobbly spot.
What a nice
catch.
Yes.
And down at the 18-yard line, taken down by
number 10.
That's Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis, what a great play.
I think Will Daniels, if that is who 32 was, went in there on offense to block, and he had 3 Tuscaloosa County guys like circled around him, looking like they were talking ugly to him because he just smoked one of them.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
No, he's not a nice guy.
We will.
1st and 10. Wildcats from their own 18-yard line. 10:19 to play in the game. Lions up 23-0. And here's Dotson again sending a man in motion to the near side. 1 man alone on the far side at the numbers. Here's a give to Jackson onto that near side, and he is pulled down from behind. Same story, different verse. Callahan Minor.
I'm going to tell you, you can credit Dalen Weatherly for that stop right there.
So you talking about number 32?
I'm talking about number 94.
That's right, because 32 is Tatavius Caldwell.
Is Tay. But Dalen stopped that progress and forced the guy to make a step to his right, and that's when Callahan and company.
Yeah, Tim Rollinson also on the tackle.
Second down and 11 now for the Wildcats back at the 17. Clock continues to motor down to 0 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dotson wanting to throw. Chased out of the pocket, trying to get out of bounds. Does get out of bounds. He threw that ball on as his foot was out of bounds, and he steps out at the 9-yard line.
As Elijah Brown was chasing him, and then Callahan got into it. And I thought we were going to get a flag over there, but we didn't.
It brings up third down and about 18 for the Wildcats back at their own 10-yard line. The line to make is the 28. Long way for the Wildcats here. They got their stake to a 3rd and 18 with 9:29 to play in the ball game. Dotson spreads it out wide. 4 receivers in the set now. 1 on the near, 3 on the far. Jackson flanks him to the right. Oh, ball's loose. Ball's on the ground.
Oh.
And Dotson has to fall on it back at the 3-yard line. And it's 4th and forever now for the Wildcats back at the 4-yard line.
Speaking of Connor Stallion.
Yeah. That's got to be photoshopped. That can't be real.
I just want to know how Wes Cahoon got that picture.
I can tell you on the break. I'll tell you.
Taylor to punt away for the Wildcats. 9 yards deep in his own end zone.
That probably should be on our site here, the Prattville Lions Network site.
Want to get the ratings up.
That picture, yeah.
I'm going to forward it to Milzer.
Punt is away. Blue's got a chance to return this.
By that dude, man.
From the Tuscaloosa 40, cuts it back up to the 30.
There we go.
To the 20. Blue to the 15. Taken down at the 10, inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Prattville of the return by KJ Blue.
Told y'all he was going to get one with that low punt.
Man.
Finally.
32 yards on the return, and the Lions are in business.
Almost as amazing that run KJ had. They got to one step and punted, and it was a heck of a punt against the wind. But it was low, like you said, and KJ took advantage of it and almost took it to the house.
Well, the center was like a step away from him when he caught it. KJ made a nice little move to get away from that, and then he had daylight.
1st and goal, Lions from the 7.
Oh, and a pistol.
From the pistol, Blackman flanked behind Rigdon, and the give is to Blackman. He cuts it inside. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats have closed down the doors on the run game in the second half.
Do you think we're doing the pistol formation in case there's another high snap?
Could be.
Maybe so. There's only 2 people that could have probably got back to the line of scrimmage. That was Tristan Blackman
and Marcus Allen.
Yeah.
Probably the only 2 that would have gotten back to the line of scrimmage for sure.
And Eric Parsegian.
Eric Parsegian was coaching those guys.
2nd and goal now from the 8. Rigdon gives it up to Blackman again, cuts it inside to the 5, to the 4-yard line, and it'll bring up 3rd and goal.
We've got to punch this in so we can start getting some of these other young lions in the ball game.
Speaking of young line, there's a young line coming in, number 22.
Yep. Solomon Simmons. He's actually a senior.
Solomon Simmons. I do not. Solomon had to be a move-in.
Clock under 7 minutes to play in the game now. Lions 3rd and goal from the 4, up 23-0, and looking for more.
Actually, it's 28 that came in.
Rigdon from the shotgun. And we have moved. We have moved. Dang it. Prattville calls a timeout. We'll stick with it right here. Thompson Tractor is proud to be part of the Prattville Lions football broadcast. They specialize in Caterpillar heavy equipment with locations in Montgomery, Alabaster, Birmingham, and Thomasville. And Montgomery, Alabaster, Birmingham, and Thomasville are all great places where you can get U.S. farm-raised catfish. Look for the U.S. farm-raised label. If you don't see it, it's very likely that you're eating commie catfish pulled out of the Mekong Delta by some kid that don't care anything about you or your family.
Ain't got no shoes on.
Or China.
And wants the destruction of America.
Or China.
Don't let it happen. U.S. farm-raised catfish, save the world. 3rd and goal, Prattville from the 9-yard line. Rigdon rolls, wants to throw, fires it to the 2, into the end zone. Touchdown, Prattville. Colin Seegers. Lions finally taste the end zone again. It's 29-0.
Oh, no flag? Okay. I'm so excited for Colin.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
Yes, it
was.
was.
Great throw, great catch. Man.
We missed the little dance.
Paxton Genola on for the point after. Bryson Thomas snaps. Gavin Rigdon holds. Snap, hold, kick. All good with 6:16 to play in the 4th quarter. Your score, Prattville 30, Tuscaloosa County 0. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
The Prattville High School Lions and staff, we look forward to a great season. Go Lions.
The folks at Jones Drug are proud to say they're a locally owned and a family-owned pharmacy, and no one cares for you more than your neighbors at Jones Drug.
MVP of the scoring drive was an 8-yard pitch and catch from Gavin Rigdon to Colin Seegers. No appointment needed at Sport Clips. The MVP experience includes a massaging tea tree shampoo and a legendary hot steam towel. Sport Clips in front of Target on Legends Parkway. 6:16 to play in the ball game. 30-0. Good guys on top on homecoming night, and Genola kicks this one away again, high into the night sky. And this was going to go 4 yards deep into the end zone. A touchback.
Hit the middle of the dub on that one.
Dotted the dub.
Hey, quick question here, fellas.
Oh boy.
When's the last time we've been 4-0? Tell me that.
Been a hot minute. I bet Milzer can tell us.
2007? You know, because 2018 we lost the first game, remember?
What about 2000?
Yep.
What about 2012 or 2014?
I don't know.
Could be. Could be.
Well, I know in like 2006 or 7 we were undefeated. So.
Right. So we know 2007. 2008 we lost the first game in Cincinnati.
Yeah. That's when y'all tore up that press box.
Not y'all.
Y'all.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't even there for that game.
I did not
Mills
go either.
threw a chair. I guess we're out of the what do you call that? The
statutes of limitation.
Yeah, we're out of
Statute
that.
of limitation. The
Milner
statute of
threw-
limitation is something totally different.
Milner threw 2 of the legs of a chair through the sheetrock.
In an NFL stadium.
Not a 4 legs, but just 2 of the legs penetrated the sheetrock.
Here's first down for the Wildcats on their own 20-yard line after the timeout. And here's a give to Jackson trying to get to the outside. He does get to the outside and falls ahead to the 26-yard line, stays in bounds.
For such a busted-looking play that time, he really did very well.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Hey,
Right.
Donnie, what is this Tuscaloosa County coaches saying right now with 5 minutes left? Obviously, they're not going to win this game, so
Boys,
try to sustain a drive.
Let's just score. Let's try to keep the ball away from them. Let's see if we can go down here and score. And we start getting ready for next week.
2nd down and 5 for the Wildcats from their own 25-yard line. Dotson sends a man in motion coming across the middle. 4 receivers in the set now. Reverse action here, and a give is to Jackson again. A lot of eye candy for the little give, and it doesn't go far. It gets about a yard into that Prattville defensive front.
Why bring another defender into the box just to run the football right up the middle of the field?
Because that's exactly what they'll be expecting them to do.
Well,
Robert Stack, airplane.
We got some new guys in, 38 and 46 for Prattville.
38 is Brock Pate. 46 is Ladarius Lockley.
Here's 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats from their own 28. Here's Jackson with the carry. He won't get there. He is cut down at the line of scrimmage and falls forward for a yard.
Brown again.
Elijah Brown and looks like Weatherly getting up. Yep.
Elijah having trouble keeping that helmet on.
Got a new corner in there, number 16, McKeithen.
Sam McKeithen.
That is the younger brother of Jason McKeithen. You might remember him. He's now playing at, is it Miles? Or is it Tuskegee? Jason McKeithen. Remember him?
I remember
defensive
Jason.
line.
Yeah. Sam, another one of those. Sam, another one of those quiet kids that you just love to have because they don't make racket.
All right.
Number 17, Brian Thomas in, too.
Yeah, Brian Thomas is a big old good-looking kid.
Yeah, he's a good-looking sophomore. That's what I was just fixing to say.
Punt is away. Fair catch called for at the 40-yard line. Bobbled momentarily, but he pulls it down.
Off the shoulder pad of KJ Blue.
But he does pull it down.
2007?
Undefeated year.
So, yeah, it was 2007 was the last time we started out 4-0.
That was over. Yeah. So it's a good omen since we don't even have 16 games, even if you make it the championship game now.
Well, that's because we played preseason games and NFL games, and we played some small college a couple of times.
1st and 10 Lions from our 41-yard line, 3:56 to play in the game, and here is a give up the middle, not going far, cut down at the line of scrimmage.
Number 6.
Landon Smith.
Yep.
Landon Smith.
The 5'7", 175-pound junior.
Track star.
He has got some speed.
Who would you say, Donnie, is the fastest guy for Prattville?
Wow. Yeah, Justin.
Yeah.
I'd have to go with Justin Thomas.
To the day. 2nd and 10. Lions go from just inside their 41-yard line.
I don't know who the fastest guy would be.
And we've got a stoppage in play here.
Heat timeout? Somebody taking a timeout? No, we got encroachment.
Encroachment on the Wildcats. Second down and 5 now from the 46. Goes Prattville. Up 30-0. Over the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats on homecoming night.
Calvin Brown out there for the Lions. Also Carson Bowrider.
Bo Richter.
Bo Richter, that's right.
Bo Richter, yeah.
I never could announce his brother's name either. So.
The younger Bo Richter.
Bo Richter.
We got one in the 7th grade as well.
Landon Smith shakes in the backfield. Got us some room. He's got a 1st down and more across the 45 down to the 42-yard line before he's escorted out of bounds along the Tuscaloosa boundary.
Got a freshman out there at wide.
Under 2 minutes.
Who Aiden Bradley's dad is, don't you?
Not Adrian.
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd Adrian play? Sanford? He went to Sanford.
Went to Sanford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a good running back for
yes,
sure,
he
man.
was. The tank.
AB's a pretty good little ball player, too, isn't he, Donnie?
Adrian, for a while, worked for the Enterprise Rental Car for a while.
He did?
I don't know if he's still there,
is,
but yeah. He was like running that one in Prattville.
From the shotgun. 2nd down and 4 from the 38 of Tuscaloosa. Smith on the carry again up the middle. He lands.
Minute 14, 13.
Is that a new quarterback in the game, or is that still Rigdon?
That's still Rigdon. Still Rigdon.
We go under a minute to play now. Maybe 1 or 2 more plays.
I see number 10 standing down there, chomping at the bit.
Yeah, young Will McKay. 30-0 your score. Prattville on top. They're going to win this game and improve to 2-0 in the region, 4-0 overall.
I think we're just probably going to snap it, and I don't think we're trying to score here.
Rigdon from the shotgun. Smith to the right. Give is to Smith. Smith cuts it up the middle, and he's going to get down to the 18-yard line, and they will not have to run another play.
Yeah,
should do it.
That's going to be the last one.
Yeah.
Yep. Another great night for the Prattville Lions on homecoming night here at Wetumpka Municipal Stadium. They're going to win this game over the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats 30-0. A shutout for the Prattville defense. What a night for Prattville Lions football as we improve to 4-0.
We're going to snap it one more time. Just hit a knee.
Wow.
Oh, no, we're going to jump.
Why did we
We're
do
going to
that?
move.
Play clock, game clock down to 0.
Well, the game can end on an offensive penalty. So
Legal
that should be
procedure
ball
is the
game.
call, and that is your ball game. Should be.
Why did we try to even line up?
I don't know.
Huh. Oh, well.
But are we going to run another play? That should hold the ball up in the air, Mr. Ref.
They got the clock stopped with 2 seconds. They put 2 seconds back on the clock.
Oh, my goodness. Just hit a knee.
Gosh. The pain.
Rigged in from the shotgun. One more play. Smith on the carry. Cuts it to the inside. And he's going to go down at the 15-yard line. And now the game comes to an end. Your final score, Prattville 30. Tuscaloosa County 0. Lions improved to 4-0. 2-0 in region play. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back and wrap things up from Wetumpka Municipal Stadium. You're listening to Prattville Lions football.
For well over 50 years, the River region has depended on Arrow Pest Control, which has grown to be one of the largest and most respected pest control science leaders in the area. Pest control is a science that eliminates pests that invade and potentially damage your property. They use only the top-rated pest control products, including the Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System. Arrow Pest Control was built on customer service and satisfaction, and that's still #1 today. Call us, 334-365-4610, and find out about mosquito control. Arrow, your best shot for pest control.
Hi guys, Blaine Cockrell here, managing partner, Prattville, Alabama's Texas Roadhouse, proud sponsor of Prattville Athletics. Want to bring y'all in here and show y'all some legendary food and legendary service.
Hey, this is Chris Shea with the Hugh Magoo's here in Prattville, Alabama. We're excited to be a corporate sponsor with Prattville High School Athletic Team. Hope you guys have a fantastic year, and we're excited to see you come out in the restaurant and come see what we're all about.
Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish. Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish.
I only use U.S. farm-raised catfish.
We've been selling U.S. farm-raised catfish since 1978.
They do have a choice for a good, wholesome, safe fish. We know it's a good product.
Ask for U.S. farm-raised catfish, only the finest, freshest, tastiest. You can taste the difference.
From our farm to your table, your family deserves the best. U.S. farm-raised catfish.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
See the Bates family, Jared, Barbara, or Mickey at Clanton Tractor.
Think local. Think of all the skill and talent found right here in our community. Hands that build, hands that feed, teach, protect, and hands that heal. Guardian Credit Union reaches out to people just like you. Handling loans for new cars, opening doors to new homes, saying yes to fun and adventure. When you need a strong, steady financial hand, think local. Think Guardian.
Hey, I'm Tyson Chrisman with Elite Rehab Solutions here in Prattville. We are proud to be the preferred and trusted therapy partner for the Prattville High School Lions and staff. We look forward to a great season. Go Lions!
Welcome back to Wetumpka Municipal Stadium, the home of your 2024 Prattville Lions. Lions victorious tonight over the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats 30-0, a shutout, and the Lions improved to 4-0 for the first time since 2007.
Most of these guys were not alive. In fact, I'd say probably 90% of them weren't alive the last time we were 4-0. How about that?
and the buzz around this team continues to grow.
Yeah.
Hoover Hewitt has stopped Hoover. Chip and I've been watching that game the whole game.
Yeah.
55 left in the, is that the fourth quarter?
Yes, it is fourth quarter. We have no time.
Hewitt 7, Hoover 0, 2:55 left in the fourth. So
speaking of Hoover,
we go there next week.
Yes,
we're going to walk in there.
The Lions will walk into the Hoover Met next week 4-0, set to do battle with the hated Hoover Buccaneers.
Yep.
You know who's doing the coin toss, don't you? Rush Propst.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rush Propst.
Yeah, he's flipping the coin.
Okay.
He's going to flip it with integrity.
Is Coach Clark going to be there too?
They're going to wrestle.
See them two wrestle.
Midfield.
Whoever wins.
I'm betting Coach Clark could whoop Rush right now.
I'm thinking so too.
Guys, you got to love the way this Prattville team is playing right now.
Man.
I mean, getting help from everywhere.
Yep.
Everybody doing their part. Everybody playing for one another. No selfish ball out there. It's really, really fun to watch right now.
Yeah, and you got to give the coaches a lot of credit for just getting those guys to play together, loving on each other. And it's like you said, there's nobody out there that just is an individual, man. This is a team, as good a team concept we've seen in a while. Maybe 17 years at this point. At this point.
Yeah.
Definitely playing for the name on the front.
Yeah.
And
that's
not
right.
the name on the back. And every time you hear one of those guys talk when they've won an award or something like that, and it's always been team. Speaking of team, my team's out there throwing bombs right now.
Yeah.
Your little junior high squad out there.
Yeah. My quarterback and running back out there just connected for about a 55-yard pass.
Well, guys, let's wrap this thing up. Lions win on homecoming night, 30-0 over the Tuscaloosa County Wildcats. Will be in action again next Friday night in Birmingham at the Hoover Metropolitan Stadium against the Hoover Bucks. Make sure that if you can't make the trip up to Hoover, that you're tuned in to Dixie Country 100.1 FM or our YouTube feed. So let's bid adieu. We're headed to El Patron. If you want to join us, meet us at El Patron in about half an hour. We'll be there.
Yeah, it's going to
maybe
be
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
We're looking for our Prattville Lions out there to come support our good people at El Patron. Jonathan Ferris, we're talking to you too, buddy. We'll see you there. So, for Oliver Osborne, for the Millser, for Chip Powell, for Donnie Burnett, I'm Will Barrett saying good night. God bless. And what do we do? Go Lions.
Okay, fellas, see you next week.
All right, Randy.
Yes, sir.
Fire engineers. Where the